And welcome, folks, to the round 3 of the Wilson Security Black Diamond Cup, live from Rose Point Park, Singleton, on a cloudy but enjoyable afternoon, Saturday afternoon, looking around 23 degrees, and a great day for football. With me is Gary Birkinshaw as we head into the Clash of the Birds here today, Gary. Singleton Roosters versus the Cardiff Hawks.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ivan. Great to be at Singleton. And as I said, it's a little bit overcast. I had heavy rain here on Thursday, so you'll see the ground's a little bit heavy out there and it'll be a bit muddy underfoot. But look, I'm really looking forward to today's game. Cardiff at the moment sitting on top, been a perennial powerhouse of the Black Diamond AFL. Singleton, on the other hand, newcomers, only their second year back, and they spoke pretty highly of what they did pre-season. It'll be interesting to see today how they actually go against the Hawks.
Absolutely, mate. It is 1 versus 3 on the ladder, with Cardiff taking that top spot. They will be wanting to go out there and express their dominance on the ladder pretty early in the season, which they're doing so very nicely. Singleton would have been a bit upset losing last week to Nelson Bay, but they've certainly got a good side they're putting together, and I think today will be actually a very good game, closely contested. So how do you see today going, Gary?
Look, I think Singleton will have to be at their best. They fell away a little bit. Their intensity wasn't up against Nelson Bay. And when you're a side like Singleton, if intensity's not up, you're not going to get away with the 4 points. So they're going to need to be at their best today. But they've got a great incentive today. One of the stalwarts of the club, Richard Wilkes, is playing his 100th game for the club. So congratulations to Dick. A really good effort. And look, hopefully the players will live for him. And I think they'll be in this for a long way. But have they got the class to match Cardiff? Time will tell. Time will tell.
And before we get underway, we do want to thank our sponsors for the year. Wilson Security, of course, our major sponsor. Prime 7, the Newcastle Herald, Star 104.5, BLK, Sports Coast, Trophy and Embroidery. We thank all our sponsors dearly as we move closer to the bounce. Mate, who are any key players to be watching on the Carter side or the Singleton side for you today?
Yeah, look, Cardiff, they're putting together a pretty nice side at the moment, and they've got some good players who've been around for a while. Liam Gibson in the midfielder, he drives the Cardiff side. He's a real barometer. When he's on, Cardiff play really well. They picked up another good young player from Armidale, David Grant. He's impressed in his 2 games, so we'll be very looking forward to see how he goes out there. Michael Ryan, he's a veteran forward. Bo Heaney, back from Western Australia club, local junior there. He's got a bit of a shoulder injury, so I'll be interested to see how he goes.
Absolutely. And, of course, Sam Beverley joined Singleton from Canberra, so a few good wraps around that fella.
Yeah, good midfielder, good in tough, tight, through the army. Come from Canberra, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes today as well. But it's all gearing up. Our umpires today, field umpires, Lachlan Head, Alex Coburn, Roger Crowhurst. Boundary umpires, Nick Hickson. Congratulations to Nick, 50th game today, and Reece Gosper. And the goal umpires, John Sullivan and Mick Livingston. So
looking splendid in their green today as for 2, Gary.
Green, it's the first time we've worn green this year. Been very interesting. It's a bit of a change going on. So will they be easy to pick out, you think?
Look, if they can at the moment. If it gets a bit of rain across us, we might be in a bit of trouble. But at the moment, they look very, very sharp.
They look very resplendent, don't they? So, and always do. We always like to see them looking very resplendent.
And, of course, sponsored by the Newcastle Herald. So thank you to the Newcastle Herald as well. Not far from ball up now as we get closer to this round 3 clash. As we said, live from Rose Point Park here on Bar TV.
And we're about to get underway. Lachlan Head throws it up. Clint James in the ruck against Batterham. Down it goes straight away to Cardiff. Falls down in the middle there, in the mud heap. Won't take very long to get very dirty out here as the battle still goes on. Just waiting for it to come out. Flick out there by Batterham. Probably a little bit of a throw, but he'll get away with it there. Flicks out, goes back there now, looking for McMahon. McMahon flicks it on there to Gibson. First touch for him of probably many, I would imagine. Singleton's got the numbers there across half back. It's a fumble. Nick Koshin knocks it out there now. Mick Ryan's got the run of it. He's going to slip the handball over the top to Letha Barrow. Bracket goes to Koshin. Koshin on the right side. Has a dummy, has a snap. But I think he's pulled it too much there.
He has, mate. Good play. Good early play there from Cardiff. Nice, quick hands. Got the ball forward as quickly as they possibly could. And, of course, running to the left of the screen for those watching at home. Good work early for Cardiff. Singleton will have to watch that. Those hands were pretty quick through that back line of Singleton.
Yeah, look, they can't fumble Singleton. Cardiff will there to take every advantage. And as you said, Singleton are in the red today, and Cardiff are in the maroon and gold with the white shorts. Singleton kicking to the right of screen. As it goes there now, quickly off the left boot for Singleton as they go towards the centre of the ground. Free kick in the back there, and it's going to go to David Oman. Oman in the centre of the ground. Probably a little bit of a wind. I think probably Cardiff may be kicking with the aid of the wind there, I would have think. But Oman kicks him forward, looking for a lead from Singleton, but no, dropped the mark there. From Cardiff, tips out there now going to James. James is held up there.
Good tackling by Singleton. Good heavy pressure on the ball early.
There it goes there now as it flicks it out the back there now. Good hands out there by Maddock. Out it comes there now. Singleton through. Picked up there by Cardiff. A bit scrambled there. James goes for a big air swing by the big ruckman. Singleton now got the advantage, picks up his Omen. He's going to be held there. It's going to be a ball up.
You're right, mate. It is a bit damp underfoot out there, a bit slippery on some of the occasions for the young fellas, but, mate, it's only going to get worse, so they've got to make the most of it early, Singleton.
Exactly. So he goes down, or in the water. Splash comes up as Mitchell will pick it up now. He slips a quick left-handed handball out there. Maybe Singleton was caught without it, but play on's a call. Bit scrappy in there.
The boys
in the
like that mud. Look at that mud. They won't get it out of there.
Picks out there. Nicely picked up there by. Back it goes. Out it goes to Matic. Kicks it up out wide. Singleton now putting the pressure on out wide. Gibson's going to have the run of it there. He's going to pick it up. No, dragged in there by Singleton's Davis. Davis looked like he didn't have it there, but it's very scrappy at the moment, Ivan. It's
a cake of soap out there, guys. They're struggling to get clean possession now. Once it's dropped into that muddy area, that's it. They're all struggling.
It goes there. Wild picks it up now. It was Ben Stewart playing his first game for the club. Free kick. A high free kick is going to be awarded to Singleton.
Look, it might be scrappy, but it is willing. They're actually holding up their own there, Singleton. They're making sure they're not going to get bullied out of their competition too early.
Good kick there by Ronfelt. Ronfelt now finds Chris Thompson. He's going to be a vital player today for Singleton. He kicks it in there long there. Looking down there for Maynard. It's also in there as Fallner. Fallner trying to keep it in, but it's out of bounds. 15 metres around from the Singleton goal post. We've been playing 3 minutes here and just a single point to Cardiff.
Yeah, look, they need to make the most of it, Singleton. They've got up the forward area now. Just make the most of it, block it in, keep it in, and hopefully they can get a major out of this forward thrust.
As up it comes this time. Ronfelt's in the ruck against James. No one gets a clear tap out. James goes there. He butters up after it. Simon O'Brien. He slips it out now wide. Cardiff on the left boot. A scrubby old kick forward. Gibson's running into it. Picked up there nicely by Cardiff, who's dispossessed. Out it comes now to Fallner. Fallner now on the right boot into the pocket. Looking down there, up they fly. Down they come. No one. Oh, it's going to roll. Is it going to roll? No, it rolls across the face of the goal there. And it's picked up there now by Boheeney. Boheeney now has a bounce on the chips it in short. Who's he looking for? Mike Ryan on the lead, but David Oman, good courage.
Great
across
courage.
There, cut in quickly and took a mark. Quickly gets a handball off to Brasington. Brasington on the right, but who's got the lead? Thompson. No, it's not Thompson, it's Maynard.
Great lead.
And Maynard's taken the mark. About 25 metres out from goal. He's going to be the first shot for Singleton today.
That's a fantastic mark. He got his front position. He led forward. He had two on him, but he kept going hard at the ball and got the just rewards of a fantastic grab.
And that comes back to Oman there with a really courageous effort there. Took the mark in front of a rampaging Michael Ryan. Got it off to Singleton and Brasington, a great kick. So in comes Maynard, their first score. Oh, horrible looking
He shanked it.
Sat back on that. He hasn't even going to score as Metcalf takes a mark for Cardiff. A bad miss there. Once again, Singleton kicking into the window. Oh, that's a dangerous kick as well. Oh. Missed out there by Beverley. Picked up there now, though. Is it Maynard again? He snapped it. No, Mark. Deep in the line.
Goal square was full of Hawks, mate.
It's going to be James. No, it might have been Metcalf, actually. He slips it out there now, looking for Grant. Grant now, the right boot, chips it through the middle. Straight it goes to Gibson. Gibson slips it off there. That there is, I think that's Hay. He kicks it there, but across it goes to Brasington, who's playing through the centre of the ground.
All players are forward of the centre line in the Singleton's forward line, so it's very, very congested here, Gary. Yeah. Not much space. They need to open this up. Oh, he's got 50. There we go.
Against Adlington there. Alex Mitchell is going to have a shot on goal there now. Roger picked him up for not coming back on the mark.
Good to see Roger get his face on TV early.
Oh, he loves it. Talking to him during the week.
He has loved it. He's loving
every coverage at the moment.
He has, mate. He has. He's like a one of those. He's not a guest actor anymore. He's part of the cast, mate. He's there.
Word has he's up for the Logies tomorrow night.
That's is that right?
Rumor I heard he's been on telly that much. But anyway, Mitchell comes in from directly in front and he converts, and that could be a vital goal there.
Great
for
goal.
Singleton.
And great
their
reward.
First major.
Great reward for Singleton. They had early pressure up front. They do have to convert those chances because they're not going to get a lot of them, especially in these type of these conditions. With slippery ball and cake of soap to all players. So they've done very well. They kept it in there. I thought the opportunity left them when they missed a couple of good shots at goal, but well done to Singleton. Bit of charity, and they've made the most of it.
Yeah, that's a very, very good conversion there. And look, they've really probably had most of the play at the moment. They've used the ball quite well. And then a good conversion there by Alex Mitchell. Sam Brasington across the centre there. He uses the ball really well. So they'll be wanting to get the ball in his hands as quick as possible. So we're back in the middle now. Umpire Coburn is going to be in there. Up he goes, throws it up. It's going to be Batterham against Smith. Smith gets a taps down, but Mitchell picks it up on the left boot, kicks it out wide and finds Ronfelt. Ronfelt there now on the centre wing. Kicks it. Who's the lead to? Scrubby old kick, but Maynard's making the lead out there. Closely followed
well
by...
picked up.
Good roving there think it was. That was Beverley, actually. Picked up there. Good pressure down there by Singleton. Gets it out there to Batterham. Off the hands it goes.
This is looking good.
Quick handball under pressure.
Oh.
But Cardiff now going to relieve the ball. Kicks it out wide. Looking for Wild. Wild under pressure there from Coburn. And Coburn's got him for a kick. He's going to get him to go back.
No, he's
and a
pulling
free kick to Brendan Wild. Spent the last few years up forward. He's on the centre wing today and now deep in the back pocket. Here you go. He's going to go long. Kick it down towards the wing. Koshin's going to be his target. He's closely followed there by Collier. Fisted into the centre of the ground. Who's got it there over the run it there for Cardiff was Haig. Out it goes there now, looking for Grant. Grant now chips it in on the foot. Ryan's going to take the mark.
Good solid hands.
Brasington at half-back lines up at him. Ryan there now. What's he going to go for? He chips it across the ground looking for Koshin, the captain. He should grab it. He should go.
He's going to run on.
He should line up from 35 out. He should goal it. No. Sprays it wide.
He has missed everything.
And so wide. It's gone out of bounds on the full.
It was the right idea, mate. He had all the run in the park, straight through the middle. He got open, clean possession, running into an open goal, really, and should have done way better than that.
It's going to be a relieving kick from Singleton in the back line. Chips it in short. Going to be taken by Wilkes in his 100th game. He slips it out now, goes out wide, looking for Coburn. Coburn now deep in the back pocket. What's he going to do? Looks to play on, looks to go round. Oh, good. Well done. Backed it on. Went to touch the ground. The handball wasn't so good. Ryan's going to be in the mix now. He gets it across there looking for O'Donnell. O'Donnell chips it out there now for Ben Stewart. Ben Stewart on the handball. Chips in the middle. Grant's going to have the run of it. He's going to have a snap on goal. How's it going to come back? Is it coming back? No.
Just pushed it to the right. Again, good early pressure on the Singleton backline here by the Cardiff Hawks. But really, Singleton, again, they're doing well. They could have had that position out, but there was just one loose handball that got them all undone, and then they're on their back foot. But I like the signs of Singleton early here, guys.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good. It was even in the back pocket there. Coburn took the player on. Handball wasn't the best, but he had the courage to take it on. I think that's what they've got to do. They've got to take the game on.
They've got to back themselves. They've got to back themselves.
They go in there now. Wilkes is going to have a bounce now. He looks at it. He's going to go long. Who's his target out there? He's going to go over the back. Smith from Cardiff in the bottom. The tall versus the short. Good contest by Singleton there. Picked up there quickly by Cardiff. That's going to be Grant now. He's got to pick it up through the middle. He's had a few touches in the mud there in the circle. He finds Stewart. He gets across to Ryan. Ryan's having a kick at goal there. Has he got it? Ooh. No. Just sprays it across.
Starting to miss a few of these chances. Good for Singleton. Not so much for the Hawks here, but Singleton still under that heavy pressure. They need to work a way out of this back line and get the ball forward again, because if the longer it stays in here, the more chance, of course, of Cardiff converting some of these chances early.
Yeah, they certainly look good. They get plenty of space. Brasington now brings it out wide. No, he's got to go. Chips it back to Brasington through the centre of the ground. He gets it and plays on quickly. He kicks a long wobbly. Mark that and call yourself a footballer. And up they go. Two of the players go up there. Out there on the wing. Oh, in the back there, is it? Yeah, Rogers picked that one up. He's got him for holding. I would have thought it was in the back, but never mind. And it's going to go the way of Cardiff.
It's not the first time you and Roger haven't seen eye to eye, mate.
No, that's exactly right. Maybe because I'm a bit taller. Rhino puts one hand up, under pressure from Singleton there. Going to be picked up by Thompson. Thompson's caught by Koshin. He gets it back there now. Quick hurry kick away by the Singleton defence. Cardiff now moving in the back there, but play on Koshin. Quick hands, nice, looks good out there. Swings it out wide. Ryan now is going to pick it up. He's going to go to his left. Very moving across. He's had another snap at goal. And that goes right across the face. And it's going to be out of bounds for a boundary throw in.
Yeah, Singleton kick in again. Yeah, guys, look again. Cardiff got all the pressure. Singleton can just not get it out of their half-back line at the moment. They're struggling. That kick nearly brought rain before. Wasn't the option they needed out. That was just basically a 50-50 ball once it went to that area, and Cardiff went straight back in. Ball's in.
Boundary throw in there now. Koshin goes up. Koshin's going to try and do his own roving. In the pocket there, tackled by Singleton. It's going to be another boundary throw in. Just round from the behind post. Singleton leading by 3 points.
And, of course, we will be giving you updates from around the grounds as the scores do come in, so stay tuned and you'll get those scores as soon as we get them ourselves.
So it goes down now by Mitchell. He's a prolific ball winner for Singleton. He's going to do well again today. He gets it across to Ronfeld. Ronfeld on the right boot. Goes in there. Cardiff are out. Cardiff had the numbers there. Oh, really great attempted mark there by the Singleton player. Out to go down. They've got the numbers. Good tackling by.
Great tackle.
As Grant picks it up again. He's going to slip it back there now. Looking there, I think that was for James. James kicks it in, taken there by Graham. Will drop what he should have taken. Mitchell picks it up, going to swing onto the left boot. One dodge, two dodge. He's caught now. Good pressure by Cardiff. Put the pressure on in the open now, but Brasington chips in for Singleton. At centre half back, he chips it out wide to Singleton. And they take a mark right out on the far wing.
Brasington's been strong early for Singleton, guys. I like the look at him so far.
Yeah, the captain this year of Singleton. As that goes on the centre wing. Who's going to lead up forward? Looks like it's going to be a good lead there. Was that by Thompson? Under pressure there from Cardiff. We go in there now for another scrap. It's going to be a ball up. 11 minutes gone. Singleton the only goal scorers of the day, and they lead by 3 points. It's up it comes now. Smith will tap it down. Hay gets it across there now on the left boot. Kicks forward, looking for Grant. Over the top of Graham. And Grant's going to take it. He now swings on the right, but he looks very good. He's got the ball a few times. Ryan up against Wilkes. Who's going to win this battle? Wilkes has got it. Both go to the ground. Wilkes recovers it quicker. He gets a handball across to Brasington. Brasington now got plenty of space. He's got to use it well now. He's going to kick it out wide. Looking out here for Moore.
Great kick.
Alex Moore takes the mark in front of Dustin Spriggs.
Nice vision there.
Went to handball. No, decides to hang on to it. Who are they going to go to? Look for the big fella in the middle. Batterham charges onto it. He does. Takes a good mark. He's a man mountain, that bloke, Ivan.
He's not small, is he?
Batterham kicks it long. Who's the target going to be? Cardiff have got the numbers in front. Hands in the back. Free kick there. It's going to go to Sam Hay for Cardiff. Centre half back. Going to move forward. Looks to play on. Got no one to go to. He goes around there. Runs around the man of the mark. Trouble here, though. Trouble there. Alex Moore. Good tackle.
Great tackle. Great pressure from Singleton.
Dodged one. Went to dodge the second one, but he couldn't get away from that one. And a great tackle by Moore. So it's centre half forward, about 60 metres out from goal. What's the target going to be? He looks in short. Who's the target with Single? He's got him too.
Oh, that's a pinpoint
good mark
pass.
by Ronfelt.
Fantastic pass and fantastic grab. He had to be inch perfect on that pass, Gaz, and he got it bang on, which is not easy to do with a heavy ball. But very, very good work from Singleton. Very patient, worked the space, got it in there.
Yeah, very good work there. Justin Ronfelt, first year at the club with Singleton. He's going to line up about 35 metres out from goal, but under pressure, he comes in, kicks it. Nice kick off the boot. Has he got the distance? Just sprayed it
looked all
across
right from here, mate. None of the players were really moving too much. I thought I was going to clear, but got blown away a little bit by the wind, pushed across the face.
That's the first behind for Single. They've also got the major coming through the agency of Alex Mitchell. Chips out there by McMahon. Comes out, running out now. Who's going to mark this? Who's going to be the target? It's going to be there. Is Ben Stewart. Ben Stewart chips it across through the middle. Back it goes to James. Gives the big man. I don't think he was expecting, but he did well, the big man. Gets it across now to O'Brien. O'Brien chips it up. They're open now, Cardiff. Got the run there. Is Gibson. Gibson now, what's he going to do? Oh, off the boot there.
Look at the pace.
Good
look at the
pace
pace
there
of
by
Hillier.
Max Hillier, the 16-year-old. And he did very, very well.
He was off like a bray rabbit, that kid. See him go across the park. That was unbelievable.
Were you running like that when you were 16, Ivan?
Mate, I've never run like that except when I fell down a hill once.
Very good. Must have been a very steep hill.
It was, and I was very heavy.
But it was good work there because Gibson had the run of play then and just good pressure by Hillier.
Pressure came on at a rate of knots and he had no other option but to push it out.
Boundary throwing now. Kicked in there by Cardiff, looking for Ryan. Ryan's got the front back. Good pressure there by Wilkes. Ryan gets up quickly though. Has he got there? He looks for the handball. Good pressure. Brasington. Ryan strong through the hips. Handball over the top of Gibson. Picked up there by Luther Barrett. Back to Gibson. Gibson on the banana kick. Looks like he's going to kick it. He has.
Oh, fantastic effort.
Oh, they've been missing the probably one they should have got, but that's a fantastic snap. A banana kick under pressure
Outside
by Liam
in.
Gibson.
And fantastic pressure from Singleton. He really didn't have any other options to kick that goal because there was pressure from all quarters coming hard at every single Cardiff forward. Fantastic result. Got it on the right foot. Bent it out in. Thank you very much. I'll take that as the first major for the day for the Hawks.
And look, and good work there by Mick Ryan. Under pressure, he's working really hard on the ground as well. So he's done very well. Got it out. Good quick hands, and Gibson, even though he was under pressure, he was able to actually get a very, very good goal. And needed by Cardiff, and actually they've now taken the front.
Taking the lead, but yeah, well rewarded for Cardiff's play.
Up we go there now as it's in the ruck is Cornelius. He taps it down. Mitchell again. Good handball out. They spread pretty well at the moment, Singleton. What's the option now? It's a right, but that's Ronfeld again. Kicks in there. Thompson up against Metcalf. Who's going to bat it? Good ball by Metcalf. Gets it down again by Howard. Chips it out by Singleton. They're going to go out wide looking for more. Bad bounce there. Good Shepherd coming through. And the umpire's going to call it back for high.
Bringing it back.
Free kick.
Got a shocking bounce to that one, Gaz. That went right angles for the young fella, and he just couldn't get to it.
Don't you just love the oval shape, Sharon?
Well, that's twice we've seen today. We've had a massive turn in front of the goal square, and that one there just absolutely killed him.
Jackson McMahon's going to take it. Chips it across now to Metcalf. He's going to mark it in front of Moro. Out they go. They're going to try and run it out. Now they do. As it slips out there now, going out wide to Maddock. Maddock chips it out wide on the wing to Heaney. Heaney on the wing. Kicks it long. Good transfer of the ball by Cardiff. Goes out very wide out in the flank. Brasington's going to get it. He's been very good. Flicks it back to Single. Kicks it down wide. Out it comes that man out there with Heaney. Heaney, good strength, good battle. He won that one. Back it goes to Hillier, and up they go again.
Didn't like that.
Comes out there, smothered there by the car, the handball, and they're away then, but picked up there nicely by Adlington. Adlington now, right foot in the middle. But, good hands.
Great, solid
Taken
hands.
by Luke Davis. Luke Davis there. Has he got the run? Out it comes wide. Looking for more again. Up 2 against 1. How's he go? He does very well as Thompson picks it up. Thompson handballs it back there now. Looking for Coburn. Coburn now kicks him wide. Singleton have got the run of the play there.
And again.
Howard against Haig. Good work by Sam Haig. He's going to get on the left boot now. He kicks it long to the centre wing. Up they go again. Is it O'Donnell? O'Donnell's going to take the mark. Ben Stewart chips across to David Grant. David Grant goes in long. They've been dangerous as they go forward. Ryan again. Brasington's there, so's Wilkes. Couldn't take it to the second grab. Wilkes stays on his feet. Gets it with a nice clearing handball. Out it goes to Hillier. Hillier with pressure under there. Well done by Simon O'Brien. Back to Wilkes. Out to Hillier. And they've cleared it away again to Ronfield. He's been very good out in that far wing.
Yeah, they've been using that space well out there, Singleton.
Off they go, a handball. Poor handball there by Ronfield. David Hillier's going to pick it up. Good work by the youngster. It's inboard there now. Across it goes there. Looking for Beverly. Beverly chips it in wide. Minard, he made a good lead, but it's very deep in the pocket. He's going to chip it back. And back it comes there now. Is that Thompson? Thompson now. Who's in the square? Look, that's Thompson. No, he's going to go to Thompson.
Oh, and he's going to run in.
It can't be Thompson to Thompson, but Thompson's going to finish.
He's got the goal. Fantastic use of the body there, guys. If you watched him, just as ball was coming in, he just leaned his hips into the back of the defender, enough to make him get the better position, grab the ball, said, I'm not even going to go back. I'm just going to run in and kick this straight through. Great goal to Thompson, and fantastic play for Singleton there. Looking very sharp early, guys. I like and look at Singleton today.
Yeah, gee, they're moving very well, and Richard Wilkes is doing very, very well down on back. Him and Mick Ryan are having a good contest in the first quarter. He's won a couple of those one-on-one battles because they've got a very open forward line, Cardiff, and they look dangerous every time they go forward. But their transition to play very good. Max Hillier out on that wing then was very, very good. He was able to use his pace, pick up the ball. His hand skills were very good. And look, and he was very key there to that converting there, and a good mark by Thompson.
If they keep this up all game, they are a very, very big chance of taking Cardiff all the way to the wire, if not further. Because you're right, there's plenty of space, plenty of pace, and they're actually using every bit of it they can.
Yep, they've done very well, but the thing to remember, Ivan, we are 18 minutes into the first quarter.
I don't want to get too. I don't want to start calling it now, do you?
Good work by Cornelius. You'd normally do that. That's the thing. The cross there. Good work by Singleton. Clear down wide. Minard's the target again, and why wouldn't have been? He's been very good. Down Mitchell Roves that. He fumbles what he should have picked up. It is away, but good pressure. Don't argue there. But kicks it long by Carter. It's going to go down there wide. Now looking for Ben Stewart. Ben Stewart on the far wing. Look there. Holds it up. Looking for a target. Who's it going to be? He chips it in there now. Looking for and taking his David O'Donnell. New acquisition from Lake Macquarie. He gets it now on the left boot. Looks in for a spearing pass. Looking for Highfield, but well done by Brasington. No, he couldn't quite take it at the second grab. He butters up nicely, though, and they're out again by Hogan. Hogan chips it out wide. Max Hillier's the target again, up against O'Donnell. Hillier flies. Good contest. Roving nicely there. I think it's Ronfeld with him. Ronfeld goes to ground. Should have stayed on his feet. Heaney picks it up. Gets it out now wide. Looking for Ben Stewart again. He's been plenty of the ball. In it goes again. Can't quite take the mark there. It's Brasington again. He's been excellent as well. He gets a handball out and they're out of the way again. It's Singleton clears it through half back. Who's the target going to be? Howard's got to get in front. He battled nicely there. Well done. Made a contest with Spriggs. Picked up there by, I think that's Thompson. He
nice
tips it out wide. He's got the ball, just sits at a 10, so it takes a bit of the time away from Moore. Good tackle under pressure there by McMahon. Wild picks it up. Wild dodges around. Dodges one. Dodges two. Kicks it out wide. I think that's Grant's going to have... No, it's not Grant. That is... Actually, I'm not sure actually who that one is, but we'll move on from that. It's picked up there nicely by Singleton. They're going to kick it through there through Beverly. Beverly goes long. At the back there is Howard. 2 against 1.
Oh, look at this.
Howard stayed down. He runs into a goal. Can he convert?
No! Separated. Young fella got a bit excited there, young Sammy Howard. He saw the goals. He had every opportunity just to run in a few more paces. Mate, sometimes they are the worst ones because it's just too easy in some regards. But good work again by Singleton. They're keeping the pressure up.
They certainly are. As Heaney's going to kick it in now. He goes out wide. Looking for and finding a good grab there taken by Metcalf. Zach Metcalf, half-back flank, looking, surveying. Singleton got numbers back. Good work by the Roosters. We've got numbers there through O'Brien, and O'Brien takes the mark after a short pass. Still very static. He goes short again, and this one going to be fined. On the far wing. He chips in there on the lead there. Well done there by Bulchin. Bulchin takes the mark on the centre wing. The very patient Cardiff. He moves it out wide. Looking there, and that's going to be... I thought it was going to be taken there, but it hasn't been. It's picked up by Singleton. They're going to clear it away. Well done. Good pressure. And Thompson should take the mark here, and he does take the mark in front of Spriggs. Running out wide here is Polworth. He's got the numbers. But he didn't get over his head and taken by McMahon. In the centre there, taken there by Adlington. Adlington in the middle of the ground, looks out short. On the lead there is O'Donnell. O'Donnell picks it up, moves down on the left boot, swings there, goes wide across the half half forward line. All Singleton there, though. Nick Coshen's going to clear a Singleton bloke, but Hogan's there first. Coshen puts the pressure on, but Hogan gets a scrumming kick away. Back it goes. Spriggs has got this one now. Spriggs at torpedo. It's just a bit of forcey backs at the moment.
Say exactly
Up it goes.
thing.
Mick Ryan.
Hello. Great.
Good mark on the chest by the Cardiff veteran forward. He's going to line up there. There was a bit of back and forwards there, wasn't it? No real constructive play.
Exactly. I think both teams were just looking to get it out of their respective half back lines. But what happened was they needed to lower their eyes and have a bit more of a look rather than giving it just some, because as soon as they were putting it in the air, both teams were contesting it and it was just coming back and forth, back and forth. But good grab there at the end.
Yeah, excellent grab. As Mick Ryan comes in, I think he's kicked that one, has he? He's kicked a couple of points, but that one's good enough, though. That one's through the middle. And that's Cardiff's second goal for the game, and they've now taken the lead by a solitary point.
Great grab and great finish there. Cardiff are starting to look a bit better now than what they did at the start of the game, but certainly that Forsey backs was not pretty football by any means. But as I said, Singleton's biggest problem is they're actually getting good possession out of their back line, but as I said, they need to lower their eyes, have a look at their possession rather than skying it. They're going to the right man. They just make him sit under these balls, which puts him under immense pressure.
Yeah, look, they're going to need to retain their composure. Even under the pressure, they just can't give the ball away, especially around the centre of the ground, because they look very dangerous up forward, a very open forward line, a very dangerous forward line. But we're back in the middle now, and it's going to be Cornelius in the ruck against Smith. Been pretty even, the centre bounces so far. As up we go. Smith gets his hands up. No one's going to get a clear tap away, though.
Oh.
Chips out edge. That's very well done there by Adlington. Chips in wide. Ryan again, hard up against it. Take that mark.
Is he going to pay it? Yes, he's going to pay it.
In front of Collier there. Good work by Ryan.
I think he's heard it.
Very nimble work.
It was for a big man, and I think he drove his shoulder right into that dirt, and I don't think it tickled too much because he got off a bit very slowly, a bit gingerly. But he'll go back, have a bit of time to get his head straight and line up for his second one in less than a minute. Yeah,
very good work there by Adlington too through the centre. As Ryan comes in looking for his second goal in a minute. Comes in. Has he got it? Oh, no, I think he might have pushed it across.
It was great work. Front of the pack there, right? Picked up one-handed and took it off, and that was it. He had no Singleton player on him, and he was out.
23 and a half minutes gone. Cardiff 16, Singleton 14 at the Black Diamond AFL Match of the Week. Courtesy of our broadcast partners, Bar TV, and they do a fantastic job in giving us the opportunity to broadcast this match of the week.
Absolutely. Great work, Bar TV. 23 minutes into this first quarter, Gaz, and the scoreboard is fairly even, and I'd say the contest is too.
Yeah, look, I agree. Singleton will be quite happy, I reckon, at the way they're going at the moment. They have to maintain close pressure with Cardiff, and I think if they can do that, it's anyone's opportunity. Adlington now kicks it in quickly, and it's going to go out of bounds. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Out of bounds. Right on the behind post. Cardiff's end of the ground. Cardiff kicking to the left of the screen. They're currently leading 2-4-16 to Singleton 2-2-14. Here we go. Boundary throw in the ruck contest. Ryan, Brasington, Collier. Snap there beautifully by Adlington. Picks it up.
And got
Drew. Comes out quickly now by O'Donnell. O'Donnell slips a handball out. Snap there by, I think that's Gibson. And Gibson's got his second, a left foot snap.
Beautiful. Beautiful little left foot snap. Actually, I was surprised at the amount of time he had on that, really, because I know it was a quick snap, but when you consider he was in such close contest with about 20 other blokes, he actually had plenty of time to get on his left and snap it. He got drilled for the occasion, but he was up high-fiving before anyone knew it was all over.
And look, the impressive part there was the Cardiff's use of their hands in close, and really good, really assured, no fumbling, and that enabled Gibson there to get a shot on goal and pick up his second goal for the game, and give it an 8-point breathing space. So, Singleton probably didn't need that, and they're really pressure on now for the next couple of minutes before quarter time. Got to get into the quarter time break.
They'd love to get one right back here now and get it back to a 2-point gap, but mate, I still think the quarter's been a good quarter for them, and it's only early days. Good to see him in the soup there, isn't it, Gaz?
Oh, they love it, don't they?
They do love it. Takes them back to 8-year-olds.
It does. Be a good kick by Gibson. The ball's probably a bit heavy by now. He'll kick from probably 40, 46, 47 metres. He wouldn't be sure
underfoot here.
So he comes on his snap too. Oh, gee, don't worry about that. He put a nice kick on that, but just sprayed it just across for another behind.
I'll tell you one thing, the tackling has been very, very intense today. There's a lot of flinging, a lot of shoving down, so they're making sure everyone earns their kicks. And that's from both sides. That's not one side dominating. Both sides are making sure that if you get a kick and you're under pressure, you're going to earn it.
Exactly. And that's the way it should be as well. Singleton takes a mark. Chips it in short there. Got to be mark taken there. That's the quarter time.
Quarter time, mate.
Sounds. And at quarter time, it is Cardiff 3-5-23. Leading Singleton 2-2-14. And the goal kickers, Ivan?
For Singleton, Alex Mitchell's grabbed one, and as has Chris Thompson. For Cardiff, Michael Ryan's got one, and Liam Gibson's got two. So good return for Liam Gibson, and both snaps, both good goals. So look, Cardiff have certainly they came home the stronger of the two teams in that first quarter, of course. But Singleton would be very happy with their rewards early. Did see them fade a little bit in the last bit of that quarter. They need to make sure they keep up that intensity and that momentum, and hopefully their fitness will carry them through, and they haven't spent too much time with their good sponsors, the Imperial Hotel, in the pre-season.
There it is anyway, quarter time. It's Cardiff, 3-5-23, leading Singleton, 2-2-14. Here at quarter time. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for the second quarter.
The Black Diamond AFL wishes to thank Wilson Security, major sponsors of the Black Diamond Cup. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider, delivering a wide range of services to a diverse range of customers. For all your security needs, call Wilson Security on 1300 Wilson. The Black Diamond AFL wishes to thank all of their partners in the 2014 season. Wilson Security, Prime 7, Newcastle Herald, Star 104.5, BLK, and Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. All partners of the Black Diamond AFL. Play about to get underway again here at Rose Point Park, Singleton. Cardiff lead 3-5-23 over Singleton 2-2-14 as we head into the second quarter.
We're about waiting for Roger Crowhurst to get play underway. A little bit of wind out there. I went out there at At quarter time, a little bit of wind favouring the end. Singleton's kicking, but one thing I did notice was how heavy it was out there.
Well, I did notice the breeze was blowing your hair all over the place. So, yeah, it's a bit hard to tell when you're in the sheds here, smelling those beautiful barbecues here from Rose Point Park. So, again, if you're local to Singleton, come on down and watch them when they play. It's a fantastic game, fantastic atmosphere down here at Rose Point Park.
Yeah, good thing I had my ponytail put up in a band, so that was all right. Stopped it flowing a little bit. As there goes, Batterham gets the ball down early, so Singleton's going to get the first advantage as they chip it out wide. Now looking for Coburn. He gets a handball off. Good play to start with there. Ronfeld, he had a good first quarter. Chips it in looking for Thompson. Over the top it goes. Good roving there by Minor. Back it goes to Ronfeld, backing itself up. Just dispossessed at the wrong time. Thompson, though, quick snap. And it's going to go through for a single behind.
Good early play. Good early play from Singleton. Yeah, great way to start the second quarter. In fact, they probably got a bit too unselfish there because someone should have probably had a kick a bit early, but they were just looking for another handball, one extra that went too far. Hawks were able to shut it down.
Yeah, quick score from another ground at Fagan Park. It's Killarney Vale at quarter time, 46, leading Warners Bay 13. So a good start there by the Bombers away from home.
Good to see the Bay get a goal.
That's right. For those who don't remember, Warners Bay failed to kick a goal last year. But anyway, Cardiff's going to move forward, and that's a mark taken by Wild. Wild on the centre wing, looking for the target. Brassington's come back, filling the hole, so he'll have to avoid him. But he kicks it out wide. Going to be there, allowed to bounce by Batterham. Good hands by the big fella. He chips it in. There actually was Collier, actually not Batterham. Gone down there wide. Number there looking for Davis. Davis out wide as with Hillier. The youngster there, he's got to pick it up. He does. He dodges one. Good pressure there, but taken away by O'Brien. He'll love these conditions. He chips it across to Heaney. Heaney in the centre of the ground. Goes to centre half forward. Who's his target? A lot of them never. Brassington chipped in between both Cardiff opponents and recovers quickly. Good pressure there by Stewart, however. Forces a kick to be hurried, and it was taken as a mark by Cardiff at centre half back by Bo Heaney. Heaney on the right foot now, chips it out wide. Looking there now for this Leatherbarrow. He's the number 18. I couldn't tell who it was before. He chips it out wide, going to centre half foot, but once again, all Singleton, although Hogan dropped a mark he should have taken. Gibson now under pressure by Mitchell. Mitchell gets a handball out. Handball from Cardiff they found, went to Wilkes. He fumbles it. Ryan's now got it. Ryan on the right, but 2-on-1 here. Highfield up against. That might have been, doesn't matter anyway, but Kosher now gets a snap. And it's smothered there by Mitchell.
It's very interesting, guys, because look, there are maroon and gold versus red, but when you get a bit of mud on those shirts, there's a lot of boys putting hands to people that aren't on their teams, and you're starting to wonder whether or not that mud and that dirt starting to mix up their vision a little bit.
Certainly it's very, very scrappy, but as I said, the conditions are pretty difficult there. As Collier against Ryan. Collier taps it down. A snap over there by Adlington, but comes in there or overrun there by O'Donnell. But they're going to get it away now.
Well smothered. Well
smothered. Off the boot there. Hogan's got it. He gets a left foot quick, a hurry kick. Batterham drops the mark. James is going to chip in, knocks it out there to O'Brien, the little man, but James is going to pick it up again, but he handballs it straight back to Davis. And Davis now breaks a tackle. Good work. Not the greatest kick, but it's going to turn out all right to Thompson. Have they got the open space? Gets it in quickly. Who's going to mark this? Backing back quickly. Courage needed, but good lead there by Minor, but tackle by Maddock was beautiful with the hands. Maddock now goes back, kicks it across, and Metcalf's going to take the mark on the centre wing. He's going to chip it out wide now as they switch the ball, and plenty of space out there for Jackson McMahon. He's on the right, but chips in the middle. Good pass in there and finds Ben Stewart. Ben Stewart right for chips in short. Good lead, good pass, and Highfield drops what he should have taken. He should have been able to hang on to that one. James there. Oh, he had to take the body there. Did Hogan. Singleton missed out. It's going to go up and wide. Ronfeld drops the mark under pressure. Sam Haig now picks it up. It goes across to Grant. Grant chips it up. Oh, he's going to be the big ruckman. He's got him late.
He just wanted to make sure he got his white shorts black because it was right in the middle of that mud there and he didn't miss him. It was David and Goliath, literally, when they look at the size of the two of them.
O'Donnell chips it away, looking for Koshin. Dropped the mark by Mitchell. He's got a hand on a play on. Oh, no, he calls play on. He didn't pay the mark. Koshin shot at goal just across the face.
Screwed across the face there.
Well, a bit hard done by there by Nick Koshin. He scores play on, then pays the mark.
Oh, well, that's exactly right. He actually hit it with one hand, and then it sort of stuck, and it just bobbled up, and he grabbed it. And I thought he was going to take a step back himself, but then all of a sudden he swung around on the right foot and added ping. But yeah, he probably could have went back and settled a bit, but the call confused him.
Goes out there wide. Singleton kicks it out wide. A good fit. He found Coburn. Coburn's going to take the mark on the half-back flank. Where'd you go now? This is the important kick. He runs looking to go back in the middle. He needs to be very, very precise. He's not very, very precise. And the mark's going to take him there. That's by Adlington. Adlington on the right boot. Chips in short. Has he got him? No, he hasn't. It's fall short of Wild. Wild picks it up. Looks for the handball. He misses Gibson. Good body pressure there by Omen.
And again.
Up there. Good pressure there by Singleton. Tackle him well. And they're going to call a ball up.
Geez, that Omen got two blokes in about 10 seconds, well, less than that, 5 seconds there, and he made sure both of them felt it.
He did. It's Collier up against Koshin. Tapped down there by Koshin. Beautiful hands out there by O'Donnell. Tipped out by Gibson. Gibson mixed up under pressure there. He went to kick it off the ground of Mitchell. Play on. There's Wild, picks it up. Goes out to O'Brien. O'Brien from the pocket. He snaps it back. Ryan's in the set. Ryan's in the set. And he takes the mark. At the top of the square, good centering ball by Simon O'Brien.
Classic experience mark there. Just put the leg out in front of him. Got the feel from where the player was. The defender was trying to back into him, but he had position as soon as that left the boot. And he said, thank you very much. I'm going to go back. And I dare say, I'll put the mocker on him. He's going to kick it. And indeed he has.
2 goals to Michael Ryan. And the 4th for Cardiff now. And they break out to a 15-point lead. 4-6-30 to 2-3-15.
Yeah, enterprising start by both sides. It's sort of kicked off the way the first quarter did, so it's good to see that both teams are back into it. And the Cardiff have still got plenty to play for here. Plenty of time, plenty of space out there. In fact, it's that second phase kick that you picked that just couldn't get it past that back line again. Cardiff are doing very well flooding numbers into that space, and I think most of the blokes just don't want to run in the middle of the park where all the mud is. They're trying to stay out of it. But that's creating plenty of congestion at both half-back lines and hard to get out. But once it gets out, the play does open right up, and then that's where the opportunities start opening up.
You just need a little bit more precise coming out. That one there, Mark was taken on the back flank. They went to go inboard but didn't find the target, and they just opened the ground up. If you're going to go inboard, you've got to hit your target. There's Wild again now across half forward. He gets it across to Adlington. Good press by Brasington. Wild picks it up, though. He gets the handball out to O'Brien, who's looked very dangerous early. It's up we go. Good battle by Collier with Koshin. Tips out now. Adlington looks like he's going to have the run of the play. Quick kick out in the boot there. How it goes there, good work by Coburn. He's going to go across again. He chips it out wide across to Hillier, and Hillier's going to take the mark on the half-back flank. Who's going to be the next target? That's the important one. As out it goes, looking for Fulton. Good work. Good hands. He got in front, did really, really well. You've got to hold it up, though. Cardiff have got numbers back. He chips it in wide, looking for, I think Thompson's going to be the target. Up against Bo Heaney. Heaney punches from behind and going to force a boundary throw in.
That's the numbers. Singleton just need to put a bit more run in that first sprint when they make some space, because they are jogging to the spots where Cardiff already are. So they need to make sure that they sprint hard early for those leads.
That's right. They've got numbers back. Cardiff are doing really well at the moment, so Singleton just need to think their way through it a little bit. There's Graham there, had his kick smothered. It's going to be a ball up. So good work here. Even play, even though the difference might be 15 points, we played 7 minutes into the second quarter, but it's pretty even at the moment.
Doesn't feel like 15 points at this point, mate. Not at all.
Just better conversion at the moment. Just a little bit more polish. And hopefully now with Mitchell, he's a good user of the ball. He kicks it along, looking for Thompson up against Medcalf. Run towards the boundary. Who's got it? Thompson's got it. Medcalf is sounding out. Gets it in nicely. Good work there into Polworth. Polworth centres it. Minard against Maddock. Good hands. Maybe he held on to him there. Probably should have got a free kick. Definitely should have got a free kick there. Minard for in the back.
In the back.
But no. They probably evened that one up, missed the hold. I'm going to miss the in the back as well. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, we'll call it all square. But look, great work, Singleton. He held up the ball very nice. He had to wait for his player to make the move. He stood there. Didn't look like he had many options on, but just lobbed a nice little handball over. A nice centering kick, and enterprising here right now for Singleton.
Good important here. They can get a goal there. It's up they go. No one's going to get a clear tap, and it's out of bounds for a boundary throw in. 15 metres around from the Singleton goal. They currently trail by 15 points. We've played 8.5 minutes in this second quarter. Boundary throw-in, throws the ball back in. Good boundary throw-in. Up it goes. Thompson gets a front position of Smith. Smith punches from behind. Down it goes there. Heaney got his head over the ball. He's going to get first one. A little quick handball out there. And Cardiff are clear again. A big kick, but Brasington should be able to take the mark there at the half-forward flank. 60 metres out from goal. He goes across ground looking for Graham. And Graham takes the mark in the centre of the ground. Need to work this out. They've got plenty of numbers back. Cardiff looking in there. I think that's going to be Thompson. Good work there by Heaney from the back. He recovers best, keeps his feet. Really well done there. He's going to pick it up there nicely. Head over the ball, picks it up. Good work by Bo Heaney. Good left foot chips. He found it. Good work again, though. Cutting off there by Singleton. There by Cornelius. He kicks it long, goes long in the Minard target. Polworth target. That was Minard at the back. Good work by Smith to hold his ground. And they're out again now. Is Cardiff. Is Medcalf. He chips up. Out it goes to the centre wing. Go there. Good pressure here. Is it Letha Barrow? Is it? No. Good work by... good, should be under pressure. Letha Barrow there against Hogan.
He's got him.
I'll let you call that.
Well, mate, let's just let bygones be bygones, mate, because, yeah. Anyway, we move on.
Anyway, Letha Barrow there. He gets it, goes to the centre of the ground, opens it right up. Michael Ryan comes to the board. He charges at it. Another free kick there. Nick Ryan tries to play on there, but a free kick. It's going to go to Adlington for Cardiff in the centre square, long way out from goal. They're probably a kick and a half, I would say, from there.
Easy. Singleton going to move back, but there's a few hands on hips now.
They've got plenty of numbers back there, though. So just need, I'll be watching the short one. We saw Mick Ryan there. He's just hovering around like a typical veteran he is, looking for that short path. He's manned up now. Addington plays on though. Gets it back there. Looking for O'Donnell. O'Donnell chips it out wide now. Going out to Hugh O'Neill. Hugh O'Neill kicks into the square. Who's going to get Koshin? Good pressure there. Oh, it's bounced over the back though. But he's missed it high field.
Luck was an absolute fortune. Bounced and went straight through the hole like a dose of Indian curry. Found his ball in hand and went, no, I'll put it across the face. I'll be kind to him today.
Very kind it was too. It was a bit of an ordinary bounce, but it ended up nicely in the hands of Highfield. And he had to snap, but snapped it too much. It's gone across the face of goal. Mitchell now is going to bring the ball back in for Singleton. Gets it to Brathington. Nicely worked there. He had to go 25 metres to get the ball and then just snuck back on the field of play. Very, very smart work there by Brathington. But he's deep in the pocket. Where's he going to go to? He's normally the one to go to. He tries to run around. Is he going to get away? He does.
And at a bounce. How's that?
Got away from Bolton. Out it goes. Kicks it long. He doesn't
nice
barrel.
Tory.
Nice torp to nobody. It's going to be out of bounds for a boundary throw-in, but a nice kick there. He's cleared the danger area and out to the centre wing.
And needed to, because he didn't too many options. They were manned up. They were manned up all across the park there. So he did the right thing. He backed himself, had a bounce, put it as far as he could out of the danger zone, and let's regather from here.
Exactly. So centre wing, Batherhand up against Smith. Third man up, Cardiff. They get it down, overrun there, dived on by Cardiff without good hands out. Goes to Mitchell. Mitchell with a bit of a backwards handball. Good work by Smith, the big man, but it goes down there by Graham. Picked up again by Mitchell. Mitchell's possessed by 3 or 4 Cardiff players, and it's going to be oh, no.
What were you going to say then, Gaz?
How's he supposed to get rid of that?
I don't know, mate.
How's he supposed to get rid of that?
I haven't seen that many people hug each other since the 70s, and he still played it as holding on to the ball.
Going to pay that. Why would you even bother picking the ball up?
Well, that's exactly right.
Chipped in there by Hilly. Out it goes to Thompson. Thompson, good stretch out there with the hands, but good spoil there by Medcuff. Good battle that. Down there by, as Hay goes to pick it up. Good work by Single. Out it goes to Omen. Back to Mitchell now. Mitchell's got some space. Snaps it around. It's going to be possession here. They've got the numbers back, but Maynard's got the run of the ball. Good pick up one-handed. He gets a handball back now to Coburn. Got a good possession here.
Oh.
No, I think he's kicking the back of his own man. Good work there, though.
You love those ones. Thanks for the handball, mate. Have it back.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, out of bounds. We're about 20 metres around. 35 metres probably from goal. A very deep pocket there here at Rose Point Park, where it's Cardiff by 16 points. 12 minutes in. They need a goal to sort of get them back into the game. They've been very competitive, just haven't been able to get on the scoreboard. It's well done there by, I think that's a good smother by
work.
Mitchell.
Great
very,
work.
Very good smother.
And they're doing good work in the last couple of minutes just to keep it in this forward line, because that's what they need it to be. They don't want it to break out. They want to keep it in here, keep the pressure on, get the scoreboard pressure happening again with a nice goal here. This is what we want, Singleton.
The boundary throw-in now. Up they go. Thompson up again. Gets the front position. Night tap down to Mitchell. Can he get it? He does
tried it inside out.
Maynard, can he reach it? No, he can't quite reach it.
Don't really understand that kick, Gaz. He had an open goal. Like there was no one between him and the post. Why didn't he run in?
Left foot under a bit of pressure on the left foot side, so he went for the check side. Didn't quite get the check. Only got the side and out of bounds. Boundary throw-in again. Good pressure from Singleton. Can they convert? It's up Smith against Thompson again. Smith wins that one now. Punch back into the congestion. Handball out to Thompson into a bit of space. Good work by Graham. Graham picked up good strength. Thompson again. Thompson has a snap. Maynard, can he mark it? No. Gets one hand to it and through for another behind.
Once again, Singleton working very hard to keep it in their forward line. They're doing great stuff. Don't let it go now. They need to keep the pressure right up right now. It's this next kick.
Spriggs in the back pocket. Kicks it out wide. Going to look for Sam Hay. Got to go from behind there. Alex Moore.
Good punch.
Spoil. Excellent work. Into Coburn. Good tackle by Carter. Knocked it out again by Moore. Back it goes to Hogan. Hogan brushes off the tackle. Gets one handball. Gets two. And that's holding the ball. Kicked in there by Carter. Looking in there for Michael Ryan. Good hands.
Good
great
solid
hand.
hands.
Takes a mark in front of Wilkes. Right on the centre wing now. Long way from home, Rhino. He's going to move on there. It'll be a lot closer after he has this kick. And in he goes. Out comes Brassington. Brassington drops the mark. Over the back is Highfield. He picks it up. Gets a handball across to Wild. Wild's got the run of the ball. Under pressure from Cornelius. Good tackle. Good pressure.
Oh. Natives are getting very restless. And understandably so, guys. Understandably so.
I have to agree with that. You don't want to be critical of them, but I think they've got a bit of a hard deal with that one. That was good pressure from the side.
He did everything he could have to not give away the free kick in the back and still got pinged for it.
Anyway, free kick now. Wild, 10 metres out, comes in, kicks. He should convert, and it does. And that's the first goal for Brendan Wild and the 5th for Cardiff.
I'll tell you what, the Cardiff boys, they're celebrating, but they're not celebrating too hard because I think they know they got away with one there. And it wasn't really just rewards for Singleton because they were scouring back. They were under immense pressure, but they were doing all their best to get back, Singleton. good work up the side of the park there by Cardiff, and mate, they're starting to creep away, and that's not indicative of the game, I don't think.
Yeah, look, Cardiff for the last 5, or Singleton for the last 5 minutes, all the play down there, pressuring, couldn't get a goal. I suppose what they needed, and then at the end of the day, with a couple of probably 50-50 free kicks and down the other end, and Cardiff have converted, which does really the hard work.
Absolutely.
But anyway, 21 points of difference now. We've gone 15 minutes into the second quarter. But the rain's holding away, which is very good. Still overcast, ground very heavy.
It's actually a really, really nice day, actually. It's not cold at all.
The wind has dropped, which is good.
But it's just muddy underground.
Crowhurst, up he goes there now, tapped down by Collier. Omen picks it up, brushes the handball off, goes to Ronfeld. No, Ronfeld's going to get it now, actually. Chips it off to Mitchell. Mitchell used his pace. Good work, he's been good on the left boot. How's it going to go here? Maddock's been very good against Minard. He forces the pressure there. It's going to come to Beverley. Beverley goes one way, goes the second way. No, it's not Beverley. He's tipped out there. That was actually Polworth who got it. Beverley was with the pressure there. Hay picks it up. Goes it out there now. He's going to pick it up there. Oh, nice footwork. That's what Grant. He kicks it out wide. One-on-one out here with Gibson. Oh, good work there by Maddock up against Coburn. He taps it back. Who's Singleton got there, though? Goes down the ball. Leads the barrow up against Mitchell. He dives on the ball because Collier gets it. He drops it out. He goes back in again. Picks up another one. Cardiff have got numbers in there, though. Goes out there on the hands and knees is Ronfeld. Picks up there by Cardiff. And picks out a free kick.
Crowd like that one. I think that's a bit of a one back, but look, end of the day, you just want consistency, and I think at the moment people are struggling to find where that consistency there is at the moment. But here we go.
Ronfeld. Yeah, Justin Ronfeld from 50. I think he's probably a bit too far out to score, I would have thought. But what's the number they've got? He's going to back himself, though. He's quietly confident. Okay, looking for a lead, looking for the mark. He goes in short. Telegraph that. That's Polworth. No play on there. Nothing in. There's no free kick in that. No. Out it goes there to Jackson, and Jackson now. McMahon chips it up wide over the head though. Mitchell's got the possession. Tried to put it under between his legs, but hit the Cardiff player. They've got the run of the play now. It's Singleton. It goes out of bounds there by Luke Davis on the centre wing.
Good work from Davis.
Yeah, good work there. Good battling there by both sides.
Bit disappointing there from Singleton. The man on the mark, he just knew the man with the ball knew he wasn't probably going to make the distance, and he was literally waiting for someone to move, and no one did. He actually had to telegraph it by saying, "Boys, I want something," but no one did. So it was all over.
Up we go. Fisted away there by Cardiff. Goes to Omen. Good handball out the back to Ronfeld. Ronfeld tackle quickly. Gibson picks it up. Goes in there the direction of Michael Ryan. He's been very good. Wilkes, as he has been all day, but good strength there by Ryan. Gets out to Adlington. Drops it in short by Coburn. Not sure that's the place to hit it because hit it straight to Grant. He's in centre goal. He's going to line up as he converted. No, he hasn't. Hit the post for a single behind. So dangerous play there by Dane Coburn. Tipping it back into the play, and Grant ran onto it. He's got a chance to redeem himself there from a quick kick, and he picks it up. He's got all the play. Where's he going to go to, though? He goes long down the line. Good work there. I think it's going to go. Ben Graham's going to pick it up now. Where's he go from here, though? Graham runs in, chips it up into a bit of space there. Good work there by Ronford. Went to tap it up. He butters up and goes the second time. Beautiful work there done by Ingram. Ingram tackling, picks up. Right, Thompson's now got it. He gets a quick handball tackled under Heaney. But Cardiff, they're under pressure. Their pressure is relentless. And Metcalf now, he goes back and finds... that out there is Spriggs. Spriggs chips out wide. Good running by Maddock from fullback. He runs out of the half-back flank. They honour the lead with a good pass, and they've opened it up again. Out it goes wide, but there's no one out there. He's gone for the boundary line. This will test the umpire. What he's going to pay here. Roger won't miss this one. I told you he wouldn't.
Well picked. Well picked. And look, it's a little bit harsh in some regards, but you can see it was there to be called and paid, and he did. But there was no one out there because everyone was sucked into this side of the field, and what else can you do? Exactly.
Hilly there. Oh, that's not a good kick to the big man. Fall down short as James now picks it up to O'Brien. O'Brien through the centre now. Picking up is O'Donnell. O'Donnell's been pretty productive in the first half. On the left boot, he looks down there for Wild. Over the top is Wilkes. He has to run off from Smith. Down possession. Brasington picks it up. He gives a don't argue, and then handballs it over the top to nobody, but he'll pick it up himself now. Good play. Handball himself again. Goes in there by Omen. Omen swinging on the right boot. Probably should have went back in board to Brasington, but the bounce is good. Only it's hit more on the head. Good handoff there by Haig, and Haig picks it up on the left boot, but he's chipped it only as far as Omen on the centre wing, and he marks. Open forward line for Singleton, but who's in there? Goes out wide, looking for Thompson's going to be the lead. Polworth goes back into a good courage shown.
Solid.
But he stayed down as well, but Cardiff now on the back, backs it out wide, goes for Collier. Collier picks it up on hands and knees. There is Adlington. Picked up there, he quickly, hurry, kick away. Where's Minard this time? Up against, gets over the top there. Good work by Maddock. He got on the ground, but great work by Maddock. Desperation stuff. And he forced it through for a rush behind. Well done there.
Well done, the Matic. He was basically beaten and got his hand into the touch on the ball.
They're doing well from fullback. Heaney's picking that ball up well. They always seem to get out the centre wing, but really good work by Davis. He gets it, frees up a path for Graham, and he finds it in there. He goes to Coleman. This is the one. Where's he got to go? Where's the target? The target in there is actually Thompson. It goes over his head, running in onto his Polworth. He picks it up. He has a snap, and he has missed everything.
It's that kick goes. It's that one that goes in. It's just inside their 51. That's the one that they needed to hit, and they haven't been hitting it for the last couple of entries. But once they get that one, that's when you have a fair chance at goal. But that's just the one letting him down at the moment.
They did pretty well there, though, the Singleton fours. They kept their defenders out of it, enabled Polworth to run onto the ball. He just didn't quite get that finish under pressure.
Some of their best players today have been the ones that have been working for each other, like it here on the wing. They had 2-on-2, but one of the Singleton guys said, no, I'm going to shepherd for my mate, and he got the possession.
Adlington takes a mark on a half-back flank. He's been very good for him today for Cardiff. Picked up plenty of possessions. Bit of crowd down here. They do create space pretty well, though. It's going to go there. And over the top there goes to Lee the Barrow. And he takes the mark there. Good, strong chest mark. Half-back flank. He chips it in. Goes across board. Across it goes to Adlington again. Adlington on the defensive side of centre. They've got a breakaway there. Sam Haig wanted it. He didn't get it, though. Adlington goes to play on. Shows a dummy. And he gets it away. On the right boot there. On the target is Wild. Wild moves forward. No mark. Play on, he calls. Gee, I'm not sure about that. But anyway, he must have sort of better position than us. As out it goes now, Ingram. Across it goes to Collier. He can't possess it. Great pick up there by Omen. Good work. In the back.
Yeah, look, I thought that was over the shoulder too. Just quality, and Clint James from Cardiff got him. But what do I know? I'm 60 yards away.
Up it goes Collier, James. No one gets a clear position. Collier has a second go to Mitchell. He does very well in the congestion. Out it goes to Eamon. He's in the mud there. He managed to pick it up, but under pressure from O'Brien. And O'Brien goes in again. Really good work by the little man. Oh, Haverage in. Jason Adlington, he's just going in on all fours. He gets it down. Good tackle there by. No one in there. Out it comes now by Mitchell. He gets it out. Goes across the high tackle. Is there. Goes to Omen. Omen gets it out now quickly off to Mitchell. Mitchell on the left boot. Who's the target this time? It's going to be Thompson. And Thompson takes it on there. He needs to get it in quickly. Here it goes, one-on-one. Maynard against Matic. How's Matic go? Hands over his shoulder.
Again.
See? Right, there it goes to Ronfeld. Up it goes. They're picked up by Maynard. He gets tackled.
I don't know. Look, I'm not here to support any side in particular, guys, but I'm starting to call the ones from Singleton as I see them, and they don't seem to be getting any.
But Lee the Barrow there now. He takes it on the chest mark. Look at there. Good lead coming in from Smith. He takes a long lead. He's up against Brasington. They both fly. Smith with a good leap up there. Gets it down. Well rode there. Beautifully by Adlington. Oh, that's got to hurt. But he does well there. He butters up nicely. Does Adlington. Quick hands out by Highfield.
Oh,
well
well
goes
done.
Quickly there. Beautifully taken by
Brasington.
By O'Neill. If it goes, Brasington chips away. Oh, got to go through the ball. Put your body on the line, son. Well done. There it go. Good work by Brasington. He handballs it across. It goes to Mitchell. Mitchell gets Lee the Barrow on him. He brushes it aside but gets the handball away over to Omen. He goes out to Coburn. Coburn over across to Ronfeld. Great work. Can they finish it off? Where's the next target? He's found him too. Good mark by Polworth. Where's this one? Where's Thompson? Turn around, Tom, and run to lead towards him. Lead towards him.
You need to get him in. Look, while you've been waiting, there's been about half a dozen Cardiff guys who's filled that space. They had space galore. They needed a lead. That's all he wanted was one single lead, and he didn't get it.
It's going to take a good kick from there with a heavy ball. He comes in, goes across the line, 50, kicks up. It's going to land right in the line. Thompson, Maynard. Thompson, no mark. It's through for another behind. I could probably put that down as a wasted opportunity.
I think so, mate. Yeah, look, he had the space galore. He just needed one lead, and as I said, he didn't get it. And all of a sudden, they flutter back in, and here it comes out again.
Just need a good lead to turn around and turn back in. And good pressure now. They need to convert this pressure into goals, though, Singleton. They're trailing by 20 points with 23 and a half minutes gone.
Yeah, they
in
deserve
the second
a goal.
quarter.
They deserve a goal. It's a thing, guys.
They haven't kicked one this quarter, but they've had probably at least 50% of the play, probably more. But Mitchell now, he's been very good. He's picked up numerous possessions. He goes in short. What's the target? Here it is. I think it's Thompson's the target. Over the top of his, but well backed up at the back there. By Cardiff, they clear it now. Out it goes for Lee the Barrow. Who's going to fly? Mitchell flies. Davis flies. Lee the Barrow stays on his feet. Good hands out to Hay. He grabs one hand and picks it up. Handball over the top. They're out here now. Out it goes there. But Lee the Barrow as well. Good work. Good strength. Bust the tackle. Nick Koshin's going to get it. There's some tied boys out there. He chips it over the cross now to Highfield. Highfield takes a mark. Wild runs past. Doesn't get the handball. Smith tries to make position. It's running on there over the back there. Here's the target. It's going to be short, but it's Smith. Ball drops short.
I don't know if he actually meant that one, guys, but it worked a fortune, mate.
A good play by the forward. He actually was able to read the drop of the ball better than the others. And he chipped in and took a mark. Nathan Smith, well done. And he's going to have a shot on goal, and this could hurt as well.
It will hurt. It will hurt, and it is a bit unjust on rewards because, as you said, Singleton probably had 50% of the play. Yet here we are again with Nathan Smith lining up and potentially putting Cardiff, and in fact does put Cardiff about what four goals up,
26 points in front. That makes the margin now, and that hurts as we're getting very close into the half-time period. That's the first goal for Nathan Smith and a good mark. And once again, good play from the defensive line there by Carr. They're able to bring the ball back and really good work by Letha Barra there. He broke the tackle and was able to force the ball forward and a good goal there by Nathan Smith. So a very important one there as we're in the throes of half-time. 25 and a half minutes gone. It's 6-8-44 Cardiff. 2-6-18 Singleton.
Mate, the best thing Singleton can do is going into half-time, forget even looking at the scoreboard. It doesn't matter because they are right in this contest. And I keep saying it every week, I reckon there's a big chance for them to come back. But forget the scoreboard, play hard, do what you're doing. They've only got one kick short. If they get that half forward kick in place, all of a sudden it's game on. Yeah,
you're right there. That's the thing. They've had plenty of the ball. There's no worries about that. They just need to be able to just get that conversion, that last kick, they call the money kick, where you get a shot of goal out of it. Up they go. Good work by James. He taps up. He's going to butter it up himself as Ingram. Good tackle by James. He gets it back to Mitchell. Where's his next kick? He looks out there wide, and good movement there, and well done by Ronfeld. He's been very good for Singleton well in the first half. Where's his kick? His kick's in short. Kicks to that 50-50 mark.
Great
good work
hands
by Thompson. Good work by Coburn. Across it goes Sam Howard. Had to go the young fella. Where are you going? Goes across the Coburn. Good work. He held it up as he found the target.
Oh.
He hasn't quite got a good spoiling there. Howard there picks it up on the left. Good handball by the young. So Ronfeld backs it up as well. He gets a smother kick. They've had a lot of them smother kicks in there. And the ball goes through for behind. Right on half time. And look.
What can you say, mate?
It's a very, very tough, torrid game of football where you would just say that Cardiff have probably made the most of their opportunities a little bit better. And at half time, it's Cardiff 6-8-44, leading Singleton 2-7-19.
Singleton goal scorers didn't even bother the scorekeeper today because Alex Mitchell still got his one and Chris Thompson still got his only one, both coming in the first quarter for Singleton. Cardiff, Michael Ryan's got two, as had Liam Gibson, with Nathan Smith and Brendan Wald adding the other individuals. Look, mate, I actually agree. As I just said, Singleton, right in this game. Cardiff did make the most of their chances, but Singleton go in at half-time. Just say, boys, just don't become complacent about how well you're playing, but we just have to polish up our forward attacks. Once they fall into place, mate, this game's on for young and old, I dare say, because the conditions are really evening out the sides here. But it's been quite an open game, in all honesty. There's been patches where it's been a lot of pressure on the ball, heavy tackling, the ball's getting stuck in. But once it breaks out, once it's sort of that one kick out of the ruck, it just opens right up like the Red Sea, and then both teams are exposing their opposition's weaknesses in space. Yeah.
So at half-time, it's Cardiff 6-8-44, leading Singleton 2-7-19. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes for the resumption of play for the second half.
The Black Diamond AFL wishes to thank all of their sponsors for the 2014 season. Wilson Security, Prime 7, Newcastle Herald, Star 104.5, BLK, Sports Cove Trophy and Embroidery. Prime 7. In 2014, Prime 7 has more footy on more nights, live and free. Prime 7's coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including the marquee Friday and Saturday night matches. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team. Black Diamond AFL do, again, thank all of their partners for the 2014 season. Wilson Security, Prime 7, Newcastle Herald, Star 104.5, BLK, the official apparel supplier, and Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Of course, brought to you live every Saturday at 2 o'clock on bartv.com.au or at bdafl.com.au. So make sure you get to your local during the week to see a replay of the Wilson Security Black Diamond Cup. Brought to you by Bar TV.
Right, Ivan, we've had one half. We've got a half to go. What do you see happening in this second half?
I tell you what, Singleton need to do something and do something quickly because the scoreboard is the only thing against them today. They've got to get 4 goals back and in rapid time. But if they can get a couple of goals back going in the last quarter, I reckon they're a chance because they are playing good football. It's a pretty even contest all around. It's just, as I said, the scoreboard's the only thing that looks like it's been one lopsided day, and it's not the case.
And a good afternoon to those viewers watching us from Thailand today. We're going all around international today on the BDAFL match of the day.
It's massive in Thailand. I've got to tell you, there's a big viewership in Thailand.
As up we go, the third quarter is underway. Singleton get the first tap down. It's going to come down quickly, though, there to O'Neill. O'Neill scrubs the ball forward. Pick up, goes straight to ground.
I think he caught one high there. He showed a bit of courage going down. He's been rewarded, but it was probably a little bit soft in all honesty. He was aided by the mud. If he didn't slide onto his back like he did, like a turtle stuck on its shell, he would have probably got away with it.
Quickly off there to Gibson. Up it goes Ryan. Up against who they got on him now. Wilkes again. They've had a good battle. Brassington's been very good across half back. He's going to butter up again though. He looks to go inboard. Where's he going to go? Handballs across there. It goes to Cornelius. Cornelius will go out wide to Coburn. Coburn takes the mark. He's been all right. It's just his disposal's probably let him down. Where's he going to go, though? Good decision, though. Handballs over the top. Just before Hogan, though. He stops and props. He's under pressure now by Letherbarrow. Down it goes there. Batterham picks it up. He's tackled quickly. Out it goes. In goes Letherbarrow. Out goes Letherbarrow. Hay now on the left boot. Quickly in field. They've got the numbers there again. And a mark taken by Ben Stewart. He plays on. No one on the mark. He plays on and he is.
He's missed it.
So a bit of a sloppy start by Singleton there.
Bit sloppy. Look, had the right idea, but the possession was bad. The handball didn't quite make it. Hit at the end of that ball. As we said, it's third time today it's gone absolutely sideways. Totally fooled the player, and Cardiff ended up possession. Poor miss there, to be honest, by Cardiff. He was running into a goal. Got a bit excited and skewed it.
As Minor, he's gone down back. So that's one change that's happened for Singleton, who's gone up forward in his place. They've got Polworth up forward. Whereas they've got Ingram. They've got Thompson. Moore's there. I'd like to see Brassington forward myself. Yeah,
me too, mate. He's been as solid as a rock. I reckon he's best on ground at the moment for me because he's been so good in keeping Singleton in it. But his silky smooth skills, mate, is what's keeping them in the play. But you'd love to see that thrust out of the back line in their half forward line.
Speaking of silky smooth skills, that was great work by Bo Heaney with a heavy ball there. Picked it up. Unfortunately, we got dispossessed at the wrong time. Ball goes in the middle of Mitchell, and Mitchell's been very good. He's picked the ball up. He on the left boot, chips it out wide, and taken the mark out there. On the half-back flank, Singles defensive end. He goes inboard looking for Ronfelt. Ronfelt's going to take the mark in the centre of the ground. Where's he go to next? Where they got the numbers? Out he goes. He's going to go out wide to Coburn. He's been out wide. He's been out here a lot. He's got a lot of the ball. Sometimes his next option hasn't been all that flash. That's pretty good, though. It's taken out there. Singleton, they're away now. He's going to go long. Looks in for Howard. Some pressure on here for the young bloke. He's got possession. He comes into it. No, comes out of Polworth. And good work there. But that's better play by Singleton. I think that by Cornelius who kicked that ball in and much better to the open space.
He needs to go back and kick this. He'll lift the team. They'll all be behind him. He's just looking where the mark is.
Chips it in by looking in there. Good hand. Oh, good grab. Nice grab
solid
there.
Mark.
I think that's by Beverley. He's been a little bit quiet so far, Beverley. He had a really good game in round one. Missed last week, but he's been a bit quiet, I think, this quarter. But hopefully he'll light him up now with a goal here to really get him back going again.
Well, he's from Canberra. He's probably too hot today, mate.
Canberra, yeah, he's from Canberra, probably right. And he comes in right boot. Looks good. Has he got the distance? He has got the distance. That's a great goal!
Him. Exactly what Singleton ordered right out of the halftime break. Sam Beverley with a fantastic goal, fantastic kick, put just enough on it to get it over the pack and get the major. I've got to tell you, the first 30 seconds of that half they goes, Singleton did look a bit sluggish. It was like they've been on the pies and the durries at half time and they still hadn't quite digested it, but they've actually shocked themselves into gear now with that goal, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Pies and durries, mate. I think that was when we were playing, mate. Not now. Mate. It's changed fully
professional.
Well,
I left the cans out of it, mate.
It would have been Gatorade. You know, probably what else they have, those little bloody squishy things, you know.
I don't know, mate. I don't know any of that stuff. It's all foreign to me, mate.
Come on, mate. You're a finely tuned athlete. I'm sure you've changed.
No.
Anyway, 20 points of margin now, 45-25, and that's good work there by Singleton. And once again, like we've said all along, they've picked up a lot of the possessions, just haven't been able to convert. And they've got great tap work, beautiful by James. On to O'Brien, he's been good. Ryan's targeting at it. Ryan on the mark, dropped the chest mark. He doesn't normally drop them, but Ryan butters up. That's O'Brien, great work. Don't worry about the tackle. What about the courage of him going headlong into that pack? Well done. And it's through for a point.
Great stuff, all right. Here was that speed of that ball too, Gary, and he got absolutely stopped in his tracks. So great courage, great tackle, great football.
Brad O'Brien will be 5'3" and probably 70 kilos wringing wet. That was courageous stuff. But anyway, Singleton now going to bring the ball back into play. Down he goes, straight down the ground it goes. Who's his target? It's going to be Thompson, and why not? Up he goes. You've got a number to beat there by Cardiff. Batterham roving, as you would expect when you're the big man. Out it goes to Thompson off the ground. Good work. A foot race is on now. Mitchell, he'll go off the ground again. Good work. That's better than a kick. It was a kick, sorry. Out it goes into a forward pocket. Maddock, he's going to get the ball, though. Polworth, he rounds him up, though. Good work by Maddock, though. Kicks it long. How's it go? Hillier's there. Out the back there is Haig. Haig stays on his feet. Good possession. He handballs it infield. Looking there. Look there by Grant. He chips it in there by Wild. Good spoil by Brassington.
Great win.
Brassington again. He goes inboard. Looking there. And that taken there. I think that there.
If you can pick it through the mud, you're doing well.
I think that's Davis, I think. He goes there now. He goes out wide. Where's this one going to go? 3 Cardiff, 1 Singleton. And the mark's taken there by. He's going to try and pick it up. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Adlington, he can go back behind the mark. You can't fool Roger. No way.
No way, not Roger.
No way. He's been around longer than that. As Adlington, been a very good player for Cardiff on the right boot. Chips there wide. Here's the lead. Ryan's coming in. He's up against Wilkes. Ryan traps it nicely. Quick handball off. Nicely to Spriggs. Spriggs in short, looking for Koshan, but Singleton's in front. He goes along there with good work by Ronfeld. Picked up there by Leatherbarrow, though. He has 1, 2, 3 grabs at 4 grabs, 5. Grab the handle of it, son. There it comes. Quick. Oh, good little throw out there. O'Brien's got it now. He's going to have a shot at goal. How's he go? Just to the right-hand side for a behind.
Good solid play by Cardiff. They couldn't get clean possession, but they just kept pushing it forward. You know, what was Leadbetter was trying to push it. Leatherbarrow, I'll get it out sooner or later. Trying to push it forward, couldn't get that clean possession, but kept it going forward, and that was the key to that goal, that possession.
Kick long down the centre of the ground again. This time it's Collier's going to be the target, and Collier takes the mark on the second grab. He quickly plays quickly as Howard gets out in his own. Good work. Now this is the next one.
They need to turn and go.
He's got to go. He plays on. Thompson's the target. Metcalf's up against him. Thompson reaches up. Good hands. He's going to play on quickly. Good work by Metcalf.
Still got it over.
Polworth has got the run of it. So has in there. He's also goes to ground. Is Hicks. And it's out of bounds. That's better play. They've taken that version from coast to coast.
They did, and they needed to move it quickly. He just couldn't get away from the man on the mark, but that was the right idea. Get it up there quickly. Use the spaces in the forward line. Don't let Carter flood back into it.
Yeah, taking risks. That's what it's all about. They've got to take their chances.
They've got to take the risks, mate.
Good boundary throw. Nice throw in there by the young man. Up it goes. Metcalf takes. He was hung. I think Thompson was hanging all over him there. Out it goes. Out it comes quickly. They're picked up by O'Donnell. O'Donnell now swings out by Gibbs on the left.
Oh,
bird.
good pressure.
No, it wasn't Gibson, sorry. That was McMahon.
Good
Great pressure there by Singleton. Forcing out of bounds on the full. 35 metres out from goal. Probably a little bit more deep pockets here at Rose Point Park as Howard. He comes in, set it to the top of the square, young fella. He does. That's a nice kick in the danger area. Polworth's got it. Thompson's in there as well. Up they go. Who's going to rove it quickly? Down it goes Gibson. Good footwork. He picks it up, clears it away with a handball. Goes over the top there. Grant. He's got him. He's got good possession there by Singleton. Good pressure. Opens up. He comes in there, lines it up. How's he go? Just pulls it away a little bit. Falls even short. Down it comes as Hick. He smothers it down. Quickly went to rush that through, but I think it's hit Metcalf and still in play. Picked up there by Thompson. He snapped it over. It goes across the face of goal and through for a behind.
Jeez, I thought he was running into an open goal there, Gaz. I thought he was going to clear everyone there and put it through, but he must have stubbed his toe or something. He didn't get it more than 8 feet off the ground, and it fell short. But here we go. Singleton need to really keep this pressure on now, and they need to get just
really
rewards.
Well. They've got to get the reward. Good kick. Nice long kick there by O'Donnell. Looking for Koshan. Collier's up the back. Free kick there for Koshan. You can't just push him out of the road. Doesn't happen. Not happy there, the Singleton crowd, but I think that was in there. Koshan chips out wide. Goes in there wide looking for Leatherbarrow. Leatherbarrow on the right, but kicked up Koshan, who kicks it one, then runs in. Good running by the skipper. Oh,
that's
good
a
work.
Solid grab.
Ronfeld. Great courage by both players.
Fantastic grab.
And Ronfeld gets it. He chips out wide to Hillier. Hillier against Grant. He's got to take it. And the 16-year-old takes the mark. Good work there now. They're moving up forward. I think that's Ingram. Ingram's going to take the mark. He's going to swing onto the right boot. He's going to get it going straight away. Goes long, penetrating, kicking the forward line. Looking for Mitchell. Mitchell goes up. He's great on the ground. He gains possession. Swings around the left boot. A scrubby old kick. But moving in towards it. I think that's Polworth out there. He gets it more. Picks it up. Mitchell tries to scrub it off the ground. It's all they go in there. Both going hard. Both teams. It's going to be still going there. Moore could have got a free kick. He's got it.
He's got
him, picked him up there.
He's got it.
He forced his way through, and good work there by Alex Moore. He made the ball his goal, and he went in there.
Absolutely.
Got
Is
rewarded.
right in the area that possession is so crucial, guys. This is the one area of football that's let down Singleton today. If they tidy this up in the next half an hour or so, I reckon they'll just run over him, because this is the last piece of the puzzle for them today.
They've got to get this. That's right. This is the area, the spot on their eye, and they've let him down as their delivery into the forward 50. Moore's going to come. He's a long way out from goal. I don't think he'll make the distance. He chips it up. Up it goes the danger. Up goes Howe, the young fella. Forced under the ball there. Good defensive play by Cardiff. And they're out there now is by Stewart. And Stewart now very, very cool under pressure. He clicks out of the centre wing. Haig there up against. Good work there by Graves. Got him for a push in the back. And a free kick's going to go to Haig. So Sam Haig, defensive side on the wing, looking for his target. Wild goes. No, he doesn't. He doesn't find him. Good work. Chipped in there nicely by Ronfeld. He's been really good.
Very, very good.
Except when he goes and kicks on the back foot. He got away with that one. They've got to move forward with that. But Collier's got the mark. Here he goes on the right boot. Sticks it in toward the centre. Who's got it there? And Adlington's going to take the mark for Cardiff.
Hands on his head, Collier. He knew that was a bad
wasn't a good kick. It's
possession.
just but Adlington's been good. He chips it out wide. Wild's the target, but out there quickly. It's going to be taken there again by Beverley. So Beverley on the centre wing. Needs to get this one. He goes in wide for Collier again. They move the ball. They keep the ball in their hands nice. They rotate it really well. He's going to go out wide to Omen this time. But where's the next movement? He's gone. They've gone sideways.
They've got to go on.
Now. Chip it over the top. Go over the top. Does well there. Goes across to Coburn. How's he going to go the next one? He chips over well. Good running by Thompson. He's taken the mark. Good work by Singleton. Thompson plays on. He goes well. Goes to the top of the square. Who's there? No one. Over the top of the square and through for another minor score for Singleton.
You saw how he drew. He drew the opposition towards him. He was the loose man, the Singleton guy. Pulled him out on the wing. Left the open man behind him. Handball over the top. That was the play that they need to do over and over again.
Yeah, good work by Coburn's been very good out on this wing in being
Coburn was the man.
To be that overlapping player. And that was better. They got it to Thompson. He moved really well. Unfortunately, just didn't quite finish. They move it down now from the halfback Frank. It goes there over the top of Bolton. Bolton's going to run onto it. They bends down, picks it up a little bit sluggish, picking up, but he gets it over the top, and they're away again. Cardiff. They're moving forward. Highfield's a target. In there with Davis. Davis has got him. Highfield handballs it, and it's going to be out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Half forward flank on the far side of the ground, and that is a far side of the ground.
It's a long way away, mate.
Looks close on telly, though.
As it looks on bar TV screens, it looks great. But to us, as we get older, our eyes are becoming a little bit worse for the wear. It is a bit glary out here, to be honest, because it is quite glary. But there's plenty of space out there.
With bar TV, you might as well be out in the ground. You're that close. Really good coverage. It's Cardiff now. Get it out wide. Goes to Bolton. Bolton on the right boot. Goes in there. Graham, Wilkes. Both hold their ground. Good work by Wilkes. He chipped it out wide. Coburn. He's running both ends of the ground. He gets it there. Good composure. And they're out again. Here they go. I think it's
this is it.
He's
got to do Michael Longstyle.
Next target's important. Got to come towards him. Sammy Howard, he comes forward. Good work. Use the body well. Good work.
Great grab.
Great mark. And a good pass by Omen. The young fella there, Sammy Howard, 16-year-old, goes in looking for Thompson. He's been very good. Could have been held there. Let it come wide, but Metcalf holds his ground. He's a very experienced campaigner, Metcalf. Goes to Haig. Hold on, not 15. He's gone.
He's gone. Great tackle.
He plays on quickly. Good work by Brad Hicks. Hicks there, the next kick. Goes inboard looking for Polworth. Polworth goes up, but no. Good work by Maddock. He's been sensational today, Maddock. Deep down the fence. He's thwarted many Singleton attacks. Now if he goes across to McMahon. He holds it up deep in defence in the goal square. Singleton's end of the ground. 20 points of difference. 12 and a half minutes gone in the third quarters. David Grant takes it, slips it back across there. It goes across to McMahon. McMahon into Nathan Smith. Kicked a very good goal. Important goal just before half-time. He gets a scrubby old kick forward. He goes to ground there as Cornelius. A race of the ball again. So Jackson McMahon picks it up there. Good tackle.
Great tackle.
That's a throw, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Lee the Barrow picks it up. He on the right boot, goes in there, hands out, two Singleton blokes spoil themselves, but good work there by Ronfeld. He goes back there nice. I think that's Hogan. Hogan now in their field, and good grab taken there by Jackson McMahon. He's had a good game today, McMahon. On the right boot, goes towards a bit of an up and under kick. Here they going to go. Good contest there by Singleton. Down it goes to Grant. Grant against Hillier. Hillier picks it up. Good hands by Little One. He gets it to Batterham. Batterham didn't even know he had it, but he got it back to Hillier. And too high there.
Singleton are lifting, guys.
Singleton look good. They just got to be able to convert. If they could convert, they'd be in front. Mitchell now. He swings it out wide. Goes on the centre wing. The next kick is going to drop short of Thompson. Puts him under pressure. Closely handled there by Medcalf. Gets a handball off quickly, though. Goes out to Cornelius. Mitchell again. All numbers there for Cardiff. They back in defence. A long handball. Omen goes as a target for Singleton, but it's going to go quickly there to O'Donnell. He slips it inboard. Brushes the tackle there. I think it was Adlington, goes long. Brassington up against Leatherbarrow. Over the top, Burgess. He played an earlier game in second division, so he's backing up. Well done, Sam. Great club commitment. Knocked in there by Brassington. Gets it out again. Good handball. But it's all Cardiff there through the middle. Adlington on the left boot. Who's the target going to be? Highfield. No, it's not. It's going to be Maynard over the back. Down it goes. Fall down. Wilkes picks it up. Game number 100. Then Dick clears it away. Out it comes. A target out there. 2-1 here. Can they? Singleton get it. Hogan slips in the mud pile. In he goes there against McMahon. Throw there by Hogan. He gets away with that one, though. I don't know how he gets it there. Good possession there. But fumbling quickly there by O'Neill. Gets it back nicely to Spriggs. Spriggs to O'Brien. O'Brien through the middle. Great work. Great football this at the moment. Ben Stewart chips it over the top. Handballs it to Smith. Gets it back to Stewart. Under pressure there by Mitchell. He drops it. Burgess picks it up. He's dispossessed. Great tackling by Singleton. The pressure is certainly lifted. As Singleton gets the ball through the centre now. Here it goes again. Grant didn't want it. He picks it up. Who's it going to go to now? Picking up there is Gibson. He always wants it. Right foot scrubby kick. Up goes Ryan.
Great.
Michael Ryan takes a great mark for Cardiff.
Great call, guys. Have a breath, mate. That was a fantastic call. Great bit of play. The umpires let it go. Both teams are going well. Most of Cardiff's possessions are actually coming from them being caught behind the play. Singletons are actually losing it to hand or foot, and then Cardiff are picking up the scraps. But it's not because they're better at the ball. It's just that they're actually behind the play, and Singleton's possessions are actually letting them down a bit. But fantastic call, fantastic play. And again, Michael Ryan's about to line up.
Comes up. He's kicked 2 already. Has he kicked 3? This will hurt. So if he's got it, he has got it too. He claps the hands, and that's an important goal for Cardiff, and it's actually the 3rd goal to Mick Ryan. As Cardiff now, they slip back out to a 26-point advantage halfway through the 3rd quarter.
This is a real crucial part of the game here, guys, because Singleton certainly lifted. They had the better possession winners around the ground early in that 3rd quarter. But Cardiff, you could just say, boys, we have to do something here. We have to get back, and they're trying to wrestle it back. But the next 10 minutes of play is going to be crucial for both sides. If Singleton get another one back and then another one back, that scoreboard pressure starts pushing onto Cardiff. If Cardiff get the next one, I think Singleton might say, well, it's good night, nurse.
Yeah, they've just been so good, Singleton. They've been
pressure's
really good. Been really, really good. But you have to give full credit to Cardiff. That's what good sides do. When they're under pressure, when they've got to be able to absorb that, and they can just always turn around. They get that goal when they need be.
Yep.
A good attack there, beautifully by Singleton. Out it comes again to Coburn. He's been great on his wing. He's played it to perfection. Kicks out wide. Who's the target there? Brad Hicks. Good overhead mark. And he takes that. Well, he's been pretty good. So he goes in there inboard. Who's he looking for? Target in there. Good hit. Drop what he should have taken was more, but he battles up nice. He's been pretty good today, more. In it goes there. Good battle there. Good commitment by Heaney. Good commitment by Graham. Out it comes there now by Spriggs. Spriggs got it on the right boot into the open space, and here comes the foot race again. Wilkes against Ryan. Wilkes picks it up. Probably could have went up the ground, but great work. He gets it there now under pressure. They just sheer weight of numbers by Cardiff won that. Down it goes there. Burgess looks for it. Down it goes. Comes to the ground again. A bit of a mud pile there. Burgess gets his foot on the ball. Here it comes there now by looking for who's that? I think that there's Highfield. Handballs over the top. Smith just can't get it. The big fella Gibson's in there as well. Smith's in there. Gibson off the ground. Soccer. I think great work there. I think that's Davis there.
Great smother.
Grant, you got to go, Max Hill. You got to go, and he does go. Good mate, a good contest there. Both of them stay to feet. What a battle by 2 youngsters. He's got to play on dispossessed. Good call, umpire. There it goes to the centre of the ground. Mitchell up against Adlington. Speaking of pace,
he's got the pace.
Mitchell's been sensational today. On the right, but who's it going to go? Brassington has moved forward. Good call, Ivan. Down to come there. Who's going to get it? Can he turn into a goal? He's got it there now. He picks up what he's on the ground. Good pressure though by Maddock, and he's been sensational down back. He dispossessed it though. O'Brien picks it up and taken now by Heaney. Everything he does, Heaney's all class. Goes to Ryan. Well out from goal though. He beautifully over the top there. Burgess picks it up. Burgess drops the ground. He's under pressure there.
He's going to be gone.
He's got to be gone. That's going to be holding the ball. No, he lets it go. Grant picks it up. He kicks it in there long. Up it goes. Maynard got to take this under pressure from Highfield, but good work by Maynard.
Just get a bit of composure here, Singleton. They just need to get the composure down, look around the options, get it out of this back line.
You can't run through that. You can't run through there. It's going to be all clear for a point by Maynard. Maynard took the mark, then ran between from behind the goalpost. So a point there to Cardiff. Good pick up by goal umpire John Sullivan, been around for 133 years, John, as long as Newcastle City have been around.
Fantastic. I think he was at the first game of the Black Diamond,
He
wasn't
was, and goal umpiring then. I think he might have been field umpiring then, but he's been a great stalwart.
He might have been doing both.
He's a life member of the Black Diamond AFL. It's great to see him still out there on the Black Diamond AFL Match of the Week, courtesy of Bar TV. Kicks it out wide now. Cardiff got the numbers there. Good spoil by, I think that was, not sure who that was out there, but Grant picks it up there now. He's done a left-handed handball, goes to Ryan. Ryan slips in the mud patch. He does well though. Oh, good dispossession there as Davis picks it up. Davis brushes the tackle. He goes out wide as it comes in there. Faunda runs into it. He needs a hand down. Who's going to do it more? Good work there. Great work there by O'Neill. That's good work through the centre there. Held up by McMahon. McMahon back to Adlington. Adlington across it goes. Short hands from Stewart to Heaney. Heaney
good
on
chase.
The park by Mrs. Burgess though, and found Hogan. Good pressure there by Singleton. Hogan now chips it out wide to Max Healy. Max Healy's going to take the mark. He's got to go there now. He's up against a big ruckman in James. Hillier kicks it to the half-forward line. Thompson's his target up against Metcalf. Metcalf's been good. So's Thompson. Been a great battle between the two. Thompson picks it up. He's tackled Metcalf. It's a one-on-one, just like you do at training, don't you? Just love those. But down it comes to Hicks. Hicks takes the battle, tries to use his small frame to break the tackle. Can't quite do that. He battles on, gets it out quickly there. Is that Polworth over the top in there? Fauna runs into it. He's up against Spriggs. Spriggs picks it up. He's got a loose player out here in McMahon. McMahon gets it now and away they go through. Heaney on the wing. Sam Haig on his own out here on the centre wing. He can grab it. He can go. He looks inboard, goes to Gibson, sells the dummy there. Handball across it, goes to O'Brien. O'Brien on the pass, hits the lead of Ryan. Ryan passes off to Haig on the left boot, goes long, and he's got him down the ground.
It was late. It's probably a pace or two too late, but I tell you what, lucky is an absolute fortune. Singleton had an open man in the goal square. That ball, handball to him, it just had to bounce, and it didn't. He must have hit a bit of dirt, just stopped dead. That was it. Cardiff got back in possession, straight in the middle of the park. Here we are kicking a goal.
And this is going to be the story of the day where Singleton had a lot of the play, a lot of down there, and they've gone coast to coast, and a free kick in front of goal, but undisciplined there by Singleton. But Letha Barrett comes in, and I think he has hit the post.
He's hit the post.
From 20 metres out. We've got a quarter to go. We're only 20 minutes into the third quarter. A lot of players are around their feet. This has been a great game of football. Full credit to both teams.
You can see the fatigue kicking in, Gaz.
Get it goes Hillier. He goes down there. Burgess picks it up. Tackles there quickly though by, I think it was Hogan who gets it away. Moving forward to that is going to be Ingram. He slips a handball across, it goes. Good work, good, fell the tackle well. Good work, good tackle there by Metcalf. Heaney picks it up. He goes in there, Stewart, he looks all class. Across it goes to Haig. Haig left foot, scrubby old kick. It's going to fall in short there. Looking for the Singleton player, I think it was Ronfelt. Chips out there now in the middle of the ground. It's going to come handballed off to Ryan from O'Neill. Ryan on the left boot, chips it up. Here's the target, got to stand under that. He does. There is Highfield. In quickly there also is Leeds about a high tackle.
There's a high tackle.
Free kick's going to go.
And well rewarded, mate. He showed the courage, went in there for the ball. He had eyes for the ball and well rewarded.
Goes out there now wide. Tipping out by, finds Maynard. Maynard on the half-back flank. A good lead there by Fauna. A good lead by Howard. Where's the next target? They've got to keep going. He's looking to go across field. No, he's going to go down the line. Kicks it long. It's going to be McMahon up against Faulkner. McMahon's been good. Stands his ground. Good mark.
Had the height. Had the height.
Fantastic. Good call by Roger. That's why the free kick's going to go back. Mark's going to come back to McMahon. Just had to clear the mark there. You can't shepherd the man on the mark.
Have they moved Michael Ryan up to the half forward line?
He's just covering some good ground. He's a great player. Michael Ryan, fantastic. McMahon now, he's been a great player today as well. Chips in Smith on the lead, puts the one hand up, goes over the back to Burgess. Burgess there gets dispossessed, he kicks it. Got to be over the back.
Good front position. Why didn't he get rewarded? He's had front position. Pay it.
Yes, Hogan now. He tips it out wide, goes out, dispossessed. There is a single, and that blokes are out in their feet at the moment. But Letha Barrett, he goes in. This is a dangerous position here. Force of possession there is single and goes down to Highfield. He can't pick it up. Gibson can. Gibson fumbles one. He has another quick snap at goal. He's kicked a couple of...
No, pushed it wide.
But he's missed that one now. 29 points of margin at the moment. Cardiff 7-14, 56. Singleton 3-9, 27. We played 22 and a half minutes.
I'll tell you, both teams be absolutely exhausted tonight, and I'm sure that the Roosters will get down to the Imperial Hotel of Singleton. They're great sponsors, and no doubt the Mark Hotel will see the Cardiff Hawks roll in tonight, and they'll be earning every single brew that they have at both of those fine establishments.
The pressure of these two sides have been fantastic. Given the conditions, they haven't given an inch there. As up we go again, over the back of Singleton again. We've seen plenty of this. As up it goes as Collier. Good shepherd by Hillier. Good spearing pass. Can't get good pressure there on defence by O'Donnell. Out it goes to Hillier. He keeps running.
Good running.
He converted. On a banana kick goes in there. Fauna. Thompson at the back. Metcalf spoils. Oh! Has he kicked that?
Has he kicked it?
Is that goal?
Has he kicked it?
He got it.
Hey! Mate, he has kung fu fighting that straight through the majors. That's a fantastic goal.
Brad Hicks, what a great goal. That's goal of the day for sure.
Fantastic effort. He had no right to do that, but he thought, no, I've been watching a few Bruce Lee movies lately. I'm going to have a flying roundhouse at this, and he put it straight through the sticks. He couldn't really miss from where he was. He just had to get his leg up there like a can-can dancer. Put it straight through.
That is a great work. And it's quite ironic they get a goal like that because they've had some good deliveries in there they haven't been able to convert. But no worries about him then. He just said, I'm going to get my foot on this, and great determination. And well worked again. Good work on the other side there by Max Hillier. And also I think it was Big Collier there.
It was great running. It was great running.
Yeah.
Bracington was out there. Just a simple hand pass. That's all he had to do, but he controlled the play. The boys ran through for him, and here we go again.
Out it comes again. They go forward. Mitchell into Brassington. He's got the move there. He's
Here we
on the
go.
left boot. He snapped it, but out of bounds on the full there. So Brassington up against Hugh O'Neill, and it's going to go out of bounds on the full. We played 24 minutes. It's been a good quarter. We've only had the 2 goals, but geez, it's certainly been an enthralling game of football.
You better get your puffer out, mate. You sound exhausted.
Oh, I'm just so excited. This is a great game of
Good
footy. I
game.
really love this. As out it comes again. Up they go Singleton. Over the back goes Cardiff. Knocks it down. In front there, I think it's going to be Gibson now. Picks up, hold in one hand, all class. Chipping kick in there. Looking now for O'Brien, who's been very good. He's up against Davis. 1-2, and the boundary line beats him.
Boundary beats them all.
And look, yeah, in conditions like this, the ability of both sides to get the ball out in open space has been fantastic. Yeah, you expect in these conditions just a scrubby, scraggy old game, but this has been free-flowing.
Yeah, we've had moments of that, and there's no doubt you're going to get it. When it goes into those mud packs, you can't expect anything less. But overall, I reckon it's been a fantastic game.
Now to come again, quickly there now, it's going to go to Cornelius. He's on the right, but looking down there for Brassington, up against O'Neill, one-on-one, great contest, 2 young players.
Look at this class. This is what they need.
Brassington picks up, gets a handball, misses
Oh,
Hillier,
unlucky.
but beautiful work, going
He's going to get it back. He's going to want it back. Look at him.
Good pressure there as Bolton. Brendan Bolton picks up and chips it in short, and a nice kick there as it finds out. Goes through the middle of the ground. He's looking to find Letha Barrow. He goes in, takes a good mark. He's now on the right, but quickly goes in, looking for Smith. Smith up against Miners. Pass down to Highfield, roving the ball well. Back it comes to Heaney. Use his pace. He's going to steady towards goal as he kicked it. He has kicked it.
Put it through.
That'll hurt.
That one does hurt. Good goal. Well taken. Good composure.
Once again, their ability to bring the ball through the centre and take 3/4 the length of the ground, and great roving there by Bohemian. He's all class.
Look, and he had
he just showed great composure.
He did.
Knew he had the leg speed, got around him, and a great finish.
He was still under pressure. It wasn't like he was running an open goal. He had Cardiff, Singleton defenders all over him, but he still had the composure to just step around it, wait up the kick, and put it through very nicely. Thank you very much. Cardiff, they get that one back. But look, 26 minute mark of the third quarter. Singleton need the next one.
Yeah, look, and good work. Cardiff always seem to have the answer, and as good as Singleton have been, you've got to take your hats off to Cardiff as well. Good sides respond, and Cardiff is certainly a good side. They've done really well. Yes, they've moved the ball. They've been able to withstand the pressure and then be able to take the opportunity when it arrives. A great tap by Banahan, but only as far as Ben Stewart. Over the head of O'Brien, over the head of Davis. Running it now is Hogan. He overruns it. Burgess is coming. He's been all right the second division, but now it comes to O'Brien. He's got it. Chips it in board. Who's he going to find? Highfield on the lead. And Simon Highfield. Good work there by O'Brien, but good work there by Sam Burgess. As I said earlier, he played in the second division game, and he's backed up, and he's had some pretty influential touches here. So he'll be worn out as he's got his hands on his knee there now, but well done. The siren says so. Kick after the siren here for Simon Highfield. You don't want to be go off too early, but this could be the sealer.
Yeah, mate, but good lead-up work there by Simon O'Brien as we watch him roll in here for a kick. And he has missed it. But look, O'Brien had a great quarter, actually. I think he was one of their better players in that quarter. Just had that pace when they needed it.
He's been one of their better players all day. He's been fantastic in these conditions. So it's 3/4 time here at Rose Point Park. And it's Cardiff, 8-15-63. They hold a 30-point lead over Singleton, who are 4-9-33.
Goal kickers for Singleton, Alex Mitchell with one, Sam Beverley with one, Brad Hicks with one, and Chris Thompson with one. For Cardiff, Bo Heaney, Brennan Wald, and Nathan Smith all have singles. Liam Gibson with 2, and Michael Ryan leading all scorers with 3 goals.
So at the moment, 3/4 time, it's all to do with Singleton, the home side, down by 30 points. It's certainly the play doesn't indicate that, but the scoreboard does. No. At the end of the day, Ivan, it's what the scoreboard said that matters.
The scoreboard is king, and they are 5 goals down. They've only kicked 4 today. But you just don't feel like they're out of it. Like it doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. You actually just don't feel like they're out of it. We know what the problems are. It's in their half-forward line. Once they get it through that area, some of their decision-making has been what has let them down. Their backs have been sold. Their midfields have been sold. They're overall across the park. They've been pretty good. hand to foot stuff's been okay. They've had a few letdowns, but you expect that in these conditions. Once they get their forward line, they're going to give a lot of teams a good shake this year.
Yeah, anyway, so 3/4 time, it's Cardiff who lead by 30 points. We'll be back in 5 minutes for the thrilling, what will no doubt be a thrilling final quarter.
Righto, players just about to get underway here at Rose Point Park. Singleton. The Singleton Roosters trailing 4-9-33 to Cardiff Hawks 8-15-63. Heading into the last quarter, what's been a fantastic game so far. Both teams still in this. Crowd's getting nervous. Food's going down well. The drinks are going down well. We hope you're enjoying our coverage of the Wilson Security Black Diamond Cup. Gaz, couple of scores in from around the ground.
Yeah, only the one here, the 3/4 time score at the moment is Killarney Vale 17-10, 112, a leading Warners Bay 3-5-23. So a big win coming up for the Bombers. But Cardiff at the moment, will it be a big win to them or will Singleton come back? Only time will tell, and we'll know in about 25 minutes' time that Singleton gets a first kick forward, but mark's taken there by Sam Haig. He kicks it out wide there now, looking out there for Burgess. Burgess kicked up well by Ron Felt. I think it is with him, but picked up there nicely by O'Neill. O'Neill goes long. Good grab.
Good mark. Good mark.
I think that might be Letha Barrow, I think, with that one. Gets it on the right, but goes to Ryan. Ryan against Mino now. Ryan, too strong. Too
Jeez,
strong
he's
in
good.
the air.
Jeez, he's strong, isn't he, with those hands? He just gets that front position. He uses his body weight, which there's a bit of. Gets his hands up, and it just sticks, man. He's a very, very good marker of the ball, and he'll go back and he'll look to add to his tally. He's got 3. He's already leading for the day. Might make it number 4.
Yeah, been very good. It's not only been round goals where Mick's been very good today. He's gone up to the wing. He's got possession. He's covered a lot of ground. He comes in, kicks for goal, leans
back on it.
Yeah, just pushes across. It's going to be a mark.
Rush through for the behind. He did lean right back on that one. I think he was just... I think he needed a bit of extra distance, but what ultimately he did was just skied it. So Singleton need to get out. He's paid the mark early. Looking for options to get out of this back line, Singleton. They need to get it forward as quickly as they possibly can and get their first major of the quarter.
As Ingram does well, gets it back to Wilkes in his 100th game. Goes there now, he'll swing it across the ground. Out it goes across there to Max Hillier. Max Hillier deep in the back pocket. He goes out there wide looking for Graham. Graham moves forward with the distinctive blue headgear. Takes a good mark, turns around, plays on quickly across to Ronfelt. Ronfelt there, takes on the wing. He's held up by Cardiff. Goes in there. Where's the next kick go? He chips in short. That's not where he wants to go. Bohoney gets it. Bohoney plays on. Tackled there
Good tackle
by the Singleton player. He moves forward. Those Burgess comes up and Burgess takes a strong mark. Good work there. Just 4 to centre. Probably about 80 metres out from goal. He kicks it there forward, moves in where his target is out there, is Highfield. He goes to ground, dispossesses everyone. A single now gets it, kicks it crossfield, not where he wanted that to go though. It goes there by a good tackle there by on Letha Barrett, picked up by O'Brien. O'Brien to Grant, handball back to handball. O'Brien sweeps around for the run around, chips it in short. He's going to miss Gibson though, but he's got time. Can he pick it up before the boundary? Keeps it another way. He goes for another banana kick, but he doesn't come off that time. And it goes in the centre of the ground.
Certainly wasn't a copybook banana
taken by
kick.
Beverley. Gibson, for those who didn't catch early, Gibson kicked 2 great snap goals in the first quarter. Bit of an argument over possession out there. The play on calls the umpire. Graham goes down, gets on the right boot, looking for Brassington up against Metcalf. Thompson's there as well, here up against Maddock, but Brassington picks it up. He shows it one way, shows it two, hangs around, gets back on the right boot, kicks in possession of Brad Hicks, who kicked a miracle goal in the third quarter. He used his pace, he's got plenty of it too. He chips it into the square. How's he going to go? Oh! Wayne, what's he going to give here? I think he's going to give a goal here.
Is he going to give it?
I think he's going to give a goal here. I think it was touch.
Hang on, he's going to call for a goal
review.
He's
Ask us here in a
going to have a goal review. We might have to go to Bar TV, get a replay going. Quick, boys.
Quick, boys. What do you reckon? I've gone to the producer here, and he looks pretty good. He reckons you're going to have a tackle. It'll be a point because you should always go to the lowest denominator. Anyways, go.
Oh, he's going to call it touch. The crowd are going wild here.
I'm 80 metres away, but I thought it was a touch anyway. So... over the top there. Good work by Letha Barry. He attacks the ball well. He's got strong attack on the ball, Letha Barry. He's taking some good marks.
I like what he's done today.
Yeah. Sometimes your kicking lets him down. That's probably not the best way. He pops it up, but when Ryan's your target, I don't think it really matters how you kick it. Good spoil there by Minard. Ryan goes down and picks the ball up. Plenty of numbers around that ball. It's going to be a ball up. Good kick by Hicks, irrespective of that was touched right on the line. That was a great kick.
I didn't think he had any chance, and all of a sudden it kept going and going and going. I thought it was going to be marked about 5 or 10 yards out from the goal line, but it just kept going towards the goals like a missile.
It did. Back there now. Out it comes. Cardiff, fore end of the ground. Tips it, goes back in the centre there. Quickly picked up there. Ronfeld's going to get it. Ronfeld gets on the right boot. 2 players collide. Out it goes to Hillier. He picks it up and on the run. He's got to run the ball. That's what they need. They need plenty of run, plenty of risk taking. A spearing pass into Polworth. Off to Brassington. Thompson running towards goal. Who's got it with Maddock? It's a great kick into possession. Forner's there. Thompson gets on the left boot and that's a goal.
There it is. Fantastic work by Singleton there. Brassington must be a frustrating player to have because he's got all the class that you want in every player. I watched him run about 60 metres from the goal square to get into the play, and he couldn't get possession, but he kept himself in there, thereabouts. But if you put him at the back, he's fantastic at the back. You put him at the full, and he's fantastic as long as you get the ball to him. So he must be a frustrating player because you just don't know where you want him everywhere. You just want him everywhere.
Want a couple of them. Any chance of getting a couple of them?
Great work, Singleton.
Good work. They just got to keep going. They just need to keep going. Keep pressuring away. Just keep chipping away, getting goals and see where they're looking at the end. That's what they need to be doing. 8-16-64, 5-10-40, 24 points. Still plenty of time. No doubt about that.
Mate, we're only 4 minutes into that. Look, you got to tick them off. They wanted 5 goals. That's 1. Let's keep working, boys. We'll get the next one. Then we go back and we reset and we start all over again. That's all we need to do. And they've had the first 2 chances. Really, they should have probably been 2 goals already. But anyway, the ball's up. We're back into play.
Back into play again. Down it goes. Another centre possession very early. Quicked out nicely there. Good work by Adlington. Out it comes to Gibson. Up they go. Ryan. In front there was Minor. Highfield picks up a charge here. The possession. Singleton's going to run back there.
Good work.
And great work there by Cornelius. He's going to get down and rushes that through for a rush behind. Good work there, good centre clearance. Adlington, good hands out it went to Gibson then. So, kicks it out wide. Where's the next kick? This is the important kick. Hogan's there on his own. It's not going to make the distance, so Gibson's going to come and cut off. No, he doesn't. Picked up there by Hogan. Well done there by. He gets a handball. Look for it well. Omen's out there. They've got numbers free there.
Look at the space.
The big fella. Oh, the big fella's too far to get down there, though. It's got to be there by Metcalf. He chips it inboard. Not 15, calls the umpire. That's a throw, but anyway, we'll let that go. Stewart off the ground. Goes to Bolcham now. Out it comes to Stewart, and mops it up really well. Good, solid contributor. In he goes looking for Ryan. Good, solid mark against Cornelius. Cornelius claims touch, but that's a mark every day of the week. And Michael Ryan. Long way out from goal, though. So he's going to look in there. Who's he looking for? There's a short pass there if he wants it. No, he doesn't. He goes the barrel. It's a wobbly one. It's in the top of the square, though. Wild's at the back of the ground. Singleton got the number at the front. Great roving by Simon O'Brien.
Oh, great work.
Great roving.
Great roving. Great goal.
And that's a fantastic reward for Simon O'Brien, who's been absolutely fantastic today. In and under everywhere. He's picked up a lot of possessions, and that was just fantastic. A big kick into the top of the square. Always a dangerous area.
It was a finger breaker of a kick. It was wobbling around. It was bobbling and ducking and weaving, and all the hands went up, but he did fantastic work getting himself at the front of the pack. He knew it was probably going to come down. He went straight in his hands. It was straight over the shoulder, snap with the left foot. Thank you very much, and well deserved, as we said. Simon O'Brien certainly he's going to be in contention for some of the points today, because I just think he's been a good player all round, and again getting better as the game goes on.
And what's the reward for our best on ground, Ivan?
Best on ground, of course, sponsored by the wonderful Rustica Restaurant there on the Esplanade at Newcastle. We thank Rustica Restaurant. A gift voucher there for the player of the match to take their wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, mum, dad, whoever they want to take.
There we go, centre bounce, no clear tap. Mitchell's down there, well, battles it out wide. Batterham, the big one, free kick's been picked out, and that'll go to Cardiff's way. Didn't have the ball there, and it's going to be Stewart who's going to take the ball. Had a very good return to football today.
I'll tell you what, there'll be a few happy girlfriends out there today too, guys, because that mud pack of these boys have been given it. Their skin's going to be soft as sugar tomorrow. Yeah, that's probably until after probably wash the white shorts. That probably won't be such a good effort though. But anyway, it's out it comes to Sam Hay. He picks it up through the middle there on the left boot. Scrubby old kick over the head of O'Brien. Davis runs in and he picks it up really well. He charges wide. Right foot kick out wide. Battle of the speed. It's going to be Metcalf against Thompson. What a great battle these two have had today. Over the run, the ball was Hillier. Picked up there now by O'Neill. Chips in there, back where it come from. And it's going to be taken there by Davis. It's centre half back for Singleton. Currently trailing by 31 points. Chips out wide, goes out there for Hillier. On the centre wing, very wide. His next target's going to be Thompson. Thompson charges. Thompson takes in the hands in front of Metcalf. Been good, Thompson, but so is Metcalf. Chips over the top there now. It's going to be Hicks. Hicks takes the mark. Nearly kicked a miraculous goal in the last quarter. Kicked a brilliant one in the third quarter. He goes there now wide. Chips it out. Up there looking for Brassington. Over the top there, though. Polworth can't take the mark. Brassington there. The numbers there. Cardiff have got the numbers. Is it going to come out? No, it's not going to come out. Yes, it is going to come out. And it's going to come out, but it goes over the line and out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Once again, the pressure's now pushing up the park for Singleton, exactly where they want it to be. They've got to keep moving around that far side of the field, which they've done very well out that far side of the field. So good rewards as they can keep forking out there, and they'll come back with a goal, hopefully. Rogers pulled a block. Well, that's a free kick's going to go to Brassington. 50 metres out from goal, too far out to score. What's he going to do? Looking for the target. He chips it in short, and I think he's found Hicks, who finds the ground. Very good. Been very impressive after half-time, Brad Hicks. He has been, and he goes back and kicks this one, and once again we start just putting a little bit more score. I know that Cardiff just keep responding, but Singleton have got to keep responding to Cardiff responding, and that's all they've been doing. And haven't been able to put back-to-back goals together, but this is important. You've got to get the first one first. Hicks come in, nice strike. That looks pretty good. That's a goal to Brad Hicks. Great kick, Hicks. That's his second one for the day, and that just keeps the flicker of hope alive for Singleton. It brings them back now to 25 points the margin. It's 9-17-71 Cardiff and Singleton 6-10-46, and we've played 9 minutes in the final quarter. Handy player at the front there for him today, Hicks. I think he's been one of their better ones up front. Hasn't had too many opportunities, but the ones he's had, he's certainly made the most of them, and good to see he held his composure sitting back on that one. Certainly has a very, very good performance by Hicks today. But can they get? They haven't got back-to-back goals all day. Can they get it now? Most important for them to be able to do that, to get themselves back in the game. They've got to win it here. They've got to win it here. It's up it goes. Down it comes. Down there, Mitchell. He's been a dynamo in that middle of the ground. Out it comes Hay. He picks in front there. Sam Howard. He puts the pressure. Not much of Sam Howard. He's only 17. Down it goes. Quickly out there.
Well, I think it was aiming up. It goes. They got the number 2. A great contest by Chris Thompson. He forces it down. Howard, good hands, gets it out. Thompson, he's going to get it. Metcalf waits for him. Thompson still keeps battling for it. It's going to go out of bounds.
The line beats them all.
Tell you what, that contest, I know I've mentioned it more than once twice, but Zach Metcalf, Chris Thompson battle has been a beauty.
It's been a corker today. They haven't given an inch either bloke, and they both had their point scores. They've won the contest, and it's been a great contest to watch all day.
And both so influential players for their side. So, yeah, they were the better players in the competition. So, really good to see them go head to head and perform also. As down it comes in now, Stewart tries to reach over the top by Hicks. He gets it out. It comes in there, picked up there by Ronfield. Goes to Thompson. Handballs off there. Thompson's got it. He can't quite grab it.
Before he had it.
Goes out there by Ingram. Can he pick it up? Can he go? Tackling in
Look
there
at
by
the pressure.
Cardiff. Good work. Their pressure's been good all day. Mitchell picks it up.
Oh,
he
hello.
steps it over his shoulder. Is that back to
He
back?
has!
That is back to back!
Here come the Roosters!
Well, great goal there by Alex Mitchell, and how good a game has he played today. He got the ball out of the middle, and he's rushed down a great snap over his shoulder, and tell you what, that's the glimmer of hope they needed. That's 19 points.
Fantastic work, Singleton. They had immense pressure on that ball. Cardiff just kept tackling and tackling and tackling. The ball kept bobbling out. The next bloke tried to snap. He had no time. The next bloke tried to snap. He had no time. Alex Mitchell said, I've got enough time, buddy. Leave it to me. Boys, watch this one sail through. The two flags were waving in the breeze, and all of a sudden they're a bit, I hate to say it, they're a bit cocky, the Roosters.
Oh, mate, that's lovely, mate. You've been waiting all day to say that. There's a good tap out there. O'Brien gets it quickly on there by Mitchell. Both of them being good. Over the top there is Omar. No free kick paid there. He's got it. He's going to be balling up there. So good work there by both sides in the centre of the ground. Collier up against James. Who's going to win this? James gets his hands on it. Doesn't get a clear tap over the shoulder. Free kick's going to go there to Letha Barrow.
Oh.
The free kick. No, the free kick in that, mate. Come on, mate. Play the free kicks when they're there.
Righto. Just going to mention the other ones that weren't earlier on
today. Don't worry about them, mate. We're only worried about the present. We can't change the past. See how it goes. Letha Barrow tips a handball across there now. It goes across to O'Donnell. O'Donnell kicks it long. Down it goes. Ryan can't get to that contest. Wilkes punches it away. It goes back there now as Wilkes. He goes to the ground quickly. Ryan's over the top of him. He's there now all over the ball. What's they going to call? Out it comes. They're all in there trying to get it. Both on hands and knees. It's a great contest. Ryan gets it. Singleton goes in there for Davis. No. Oh, what? What?
What did you just tell me, mate? Don't worry about that.
Don't worry, that's now the past. We'll worry about the present.
Yep.
Because I'm not sure.
Is he pointing the right way? Is he pointing the right way? No one really knows. Everyone's sort of looking at each other, but do the right thing. Grab the ball and walk back, and it's yours.
Single, I would have grabbed it, but that's not the kick there. Goes across the ground. He picks it up there now. He's going to get it. Oh, no, that's going to pay. He's converted.
That has killed them.
Great work by David Grant. He had this limited opportunity, but he certainly made it count. That was certainly not the kick from deep in defence.
No, it wasn't. Look, they got they got charity. Let's face it. No one really knew what it was for. He got the kick and went. I think he was still a bit shell shocked because he put it straight across the face. 2-on-1 competition against his own teammate. And David Grant has said, "Thank you very much, mate. I'll take it." Ran in, and it did not look like deviating from over the top of that goal umpire's head.
Went straight over his head there, and that's certainly making it hard for Singleton. Just when they've done all the hard work to have a goal from that's very, very disappointing.
Gaz, we're only 13 minutes in, mate. There's still plenty of time for Singleton. They just need to do what they did the last couple of goals, which is quick conversions out of the middle, straight at the park, and put it through the sticks. They need to do it now.
You mate, that sounds so easy, mate. So
well,
easy.
It is. Life is easy, mate.
Yeah, up we go again. James with the left hand taps over top to Mitchell. Free kick.
Which one?
Goes to Cardiff. Out it goes there now is Adlington. Chips it out wide. On the lead is Wild. He shows a good clean pair of heels. He gets a handball. Rush one to O'Brien. O'Brien goes to ground. Out it comes to Wilkes. Wilkes stands up. Gets it over there now to Beverley. Beverley kicks it long. It goes over the top. Going to ground there.
He's got to win the race.
Polworth. Ingram trips over his hand legs there. There's no free kick there. Goes across to Metcalf. He takes on the one hand. They'll clear it out the other side. As out it goes there now wide looking for O'Donnell. And O'Donnell, O'Donnell drops it now. Now the pressure's on him. Who's this? Hicks against O'Donnell. He needs a hand. He's got to stay on feet. Tipped out there by Howard, just under pressure. Gibson, cool under pressure. He chips it in there by looking for Stewart. Stewart will pick it up. He gets a handball. No, he doesn't. Gets it back there quickly by Collier. Force it down. But away they go. Through the hands through Haig. Out to Stewart. Stewart to Gibson, the experienced players. Stewart on the centre ground, plays on, gets a handball across to Bulchin. Bulchin now gets a handball through the middle of the ground, goes to O'Neill, over to Burgess. He's run down, but he gets it over across the here. Wild, Brendan Wild. This could definitely be the sealer. He lines up. Has he kicked it? No.
He's hit the post. Gaz, that fatigue we talked about a bit earlier on is now starting to kick in there. As both sides have got players who are walking. You just have to have the luck that the ball's going to come your way when you're walking, because they're not running that much anymore, some of these fellas.
Oh, but they've been good. That's a good kick over the back there. Mitchell's going to get this.
See what I mean?
In the centre of
Walking.
the ground. That's a great kick. Where's he going to go there now? He kicks it long. Thompson, he's not walking. He's still running. Metcalf still behind him. He's on the right foot.
Well, he
snaps
snapped it
around, but just under pressure, and he's out of bounds on the full. Just couldn't quite swing it around.
Good run by
Away from
Thompson.
goal. But that was good kick from the clearing kick from the behind. Mitchell in the centre of the ground.
Absolutely.
And kick to the Thompson. So, good passage of play. 15 minutes gone. Last quarter. 4.5 goals.
Got to shut it in here. Got to shut it in here. Get that look straight at the corridor. That's not what you want to see.
Gibson there now. He runs through the defensive side. Kicks it to the centre wing. Bit of a scrubby old kick. Howard can't take the mark. Haig stays down. He gets a handball. It goes across to Hogan. Hogan gets a handball across. Just coming up from Howard's under pressure there. Young fella uses good disposal. Run down there by Gibson. He gets it there. Goes down to Polworth. Polworth a long handball into open space. Who's got it? Maddox going to get it. Maddox gets it. Runs it out to Bolcham. Back to Haig. And Cardiff again. Run the ball out of defence. He looks at it. It's going to go to the head of Burgess. Michael Ryan leads in the race to the ball. Burgess goes back. Good desperation by Singleton. He's over the ball. Out it comes out the back to Oman. Good work there as Maynard now gets it. Maynard on the right boot. Kicks it high up in the air. In the possession. All numbers. Cardiff have got the numbers. Good contest there. It's by Thompson. Mitchell though roves the ball beautifully. Looking for Brasington, but it's not going to make that far. And Heaney chips in and takes the mark between fullback and halfback. Been pretty good today. Heaney in his first game back had a shoulder injury.
He's trying to get some distance.
Does the top, up it comes. We don't need rain. Hogan up against Letha Barrow. No mark. Down it comes to Burgess. They're out on their feet there. But Letha Barrow does well. He gets it in there. Good hands by Mitchell. He picks it up. Still in there.
Still in.
Going to go. He's in trouble here by Collier. That's a throw. And a great tackle. He couldn't do anything about that. Mate, with one hand held. He had the ball in the other hand.
He looked like a waiter from a very high-class restaurant. He had one hand out and it was like on a platter, but he just couldn't do anything with it.
Couldn't get his feet to it. And it's going to be O'Brien. Fantastic game, Simon O'Brien today. Out he goes. He kicks it to half forward. Up it goes there. Free kick's got to be paid there by in the back. Free kick goes against Bolton. That'll be 50 metres. It's got to be 50 metres. He didn't pay 50. It's got to be 50. It has to be 50 in the back.
Is he paid the 50 or not?
Yeah,
he's running it now. Yeah.
Here we go. He paid the 50. Had to be 50.
Nice round of applause from the crowd. The crowd liked that one. Finally get one back, the crowd.
That is a very good 50. Although it does, probably. Oh, that is a big 50. Given the square's 50, it was marked on the other side of the square.
That's
Davis
all right.
there now. He kicks it long into the square at the back. Who's at the back? It's going to be back. It is a
mark.
Great.
Go back and kick it, son.
A great mark there. I think it's taken by.
Big round of applause.
It's either Thompson or Polworth. It is Thompson. He's taking a mark. We've spoken about it before. He's going to come in. He's lining up for goal number 3 from the square. He kicks it, and that's a goal to Singleton.
Straight through. Great goal, Thompson.
He's third for the day. And once again, we just keep saying a glimmer of hope. Whenever they keep fighting, and they certainly do, and they're certainly fighting at 20 points. Time is their enemy at the moment, though. We've played nearly 18 minutes of play in the final term, but they've just kept going. They've just kept fighting Singleton.
And look, that's what they need to do. They need to put some of those kicks in. They need to put controlled kicks into the forward 50, and they have the space there. So what Thompson just then was he went at the back. He made a nice lead at the back of a pack. Singleton pushed it a bit longer than what they probably normally would have, and the ball floated through. He read it very nicely, but that's what they need to do. They can't do these long handballs. They've tried it a couple of times. If you're going to handball at 20 yards, you might as well kick it, because that way, if you're going to get the mark, you get the mark, right? But these guys they're just hanging in there, and a lot of credit's got to go to Singleton today. I thought they've played fantastic, and I know, as I said, if they play this for the rest of the season, they're going to give a lot of teams a good shake. But at the 18-minute mark, 3 goals, 2 in it. Yep. You never know.
You never know. Like a quick clearance they need, but they're also out on their feet. That's the thing. Batterham goes up. We've got one here. Free kick's going to go to. Free kick there inside the square. That's criminal at this time of the day. But Smith now goes in there. He gets a free kick, resulting free kick out of the centre square. Goes in there, inside 50, looking for Ryan. Ryan with outstretches hands. Good spoil there by Maynard. Out it comes again. Good running there by Wilkes. He's been excellent in his 100th game. On the boot, they're away again.
Look at this space.
By Ingram. Ingram on the right boot. Looks in there for,
this is the lead.
For Thompson. He's got it. No, he hasn't. Spilled it there just at the right minute. Metcalf's right with him. He butters up again though, Thompson. Picked up there by Rodfield. Thompson still goes out.
Put it on the boot, boys.
Can he convert?
Put it on the boot.
Can he snap it? You bet he can. Oh, no, he can't snap it. Oh, I tell you what.
There wasn't much in that, mate.
That was very close. That would have certainly put the cat amongst the pigeons. or the Roosters among the Hawks, you could even say. Now they come, they clear it away
Dad
again.
joke.
Back to Spriggs, and Spriggs takes all my jokes are bad, but you got to throw in one every now and again. Beverly battling hard on the ground for Singleton, gets it out quickly. Out it comes there now. I think that is Brasington again, but Cardiff have got the numbers. They seem to have the numbers in this pressure all day. They keep going. Out it comes. They cleared it out there wide. It goes free kick. No, again, free kick's going to go against Pat Small against the short there. Hey.
Boys are getting willing out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if picking on the biggest bloke in the park's the smartest thing to do, just quietly, Gaz, but that's what they're all doing.
Yeah. We didn't see what happened, but, if actions are any indication, you would say there'd be something going on there. But
I think he just said he didn't like his haircut. That was all it was.
Now we go there now. It's tipped back across the field. And back there. Deep in defence for Cardiff. And that's O'Donnell. Falls short. No, he's paid it. Cardiff there now, just holding the ascendancy. They lead by 20 points, and we played 21. We've ticked into time on us. Over the top it goes. Picked up there by the Singleton player. He's tackled there, but goes back to Davis. Davis there on the right boot, swings it around. They need a mark there. Up too early was Ingram, but he does enough to make the mark. We drop by Stewart. There he goes again. He butters up nicely, though, does Ingram, and it goes out of bounds for a boundary throw in. 21 minutes, still 19 points Cardiff's way. I think they may just, have the edge here. Might just get away with the game. Fantastic contest. Up we go again. Smith against Batterham. Smith gets it down. Across it goes to O'Neill. He does a towering kick. Up it goes against Maynard against Ryan. Maynard punches it. A battle on the ground again. Maynard's got the race, but down to ground goes to Letherbarrow. He stands up and down, grabs a good play. Gets a handball off though by Davis again. He's had a lot of it just in the last quarter. He's been pretty good actually as he chips towards a half forward. Who can they take a mark? Thompson brushes off Metcalf there and takes the mark. Fantastic effort by Thompson. They need a quick goal. He goes in short looking for Hicks. Hicks has got it deep in the pocket. Where's he going to go this one? He goes to the square.
He's going to go for goal again.
How's he gone this one? I think he's touched it again.
What about this one?
Yeah, he's going to give a goal here. He's going to give a goal.
He has done it.
Great goal from Brad Hicks, and that's his third.
I'll tell you what, guys. Why don't you just ping Brad Hicks out on that little patch of grass, because he loves that little bit of dirt out there, and just let him ping him out at the sticks all day, because that's where he likes them from. You should have probably had the other one from there as well, but that's a fantastic goal. It looks like he's got no angle. From where we're sitting, it looks like he has absolutely no angle, but he just doesn't care. He just goes straight for him, and thank you very much.
There was no snap in that. That was just stood there and said, I'm going to have a direct shot at this. I'm going to back myself, and back myself he does. He's kicked a fantastic goal.
Fantastic goal, Brad Hicks.
So,
and but that's his third for the day. It's a leading goal scorer for Singleton. He probably could have had more and should have had more. Good return for him.
Yeah, he's done very well. He's been at a little live wire up there. Full credit to him. But we're back to 13 points. Still 22 minutes gone. So they're going to need a quick goal out of here. Up it goes. Oh, a bit of a short throw up there. But Smith gets the advantage. Cardiff kicks it off the ground.
Here we go.
Free kick there goes to Singleton. Here's their chances. We've got Mitchell now. And he's been pretty good. You need to get the ball back to him. Don't argue about it. Just get the ball. As back it goes there, Mitchell. Numbers are getting back for Cardiff. As Mitchell goes out wide. He's going to find... I think that's there is Ingram. Ingram on the right boot goes out looking for Thompson. Thompson up against Metcalf. Thompson gets the ball. He's going to be paid a free kick, a holding free kick.
Get it in there, boys.
There wide.
Get it in there.
Plays in quickly on the left boot. Have they
Someone
got it?
take
Numbers.
it.
All numbers for Cardiff. Need to probably just go back and just study a little bit there. But they haven't got the time. It's been great. Maddox taking that mark. Goes across to Grant. And Grant takes the mark. Deep in the back flank there, deep in the fence. Cardiff holding the sway though, 13 points. Time's running out. Grant chips in shot, looking for Gibson. Gibson gets a shove there by Mitchell. And a free kick there. Go to Liam Gibson.
No love lost out there, Gaz.
No, it's been a willing contest all day, and full credit to both these sides in these conditions to put on this performance. It's a great game. Both sides have really given their all and shown that they are well worthy of contenders in this competition, and will be there come a good battle come finals time. Maynard there, free kick. He's going to go. Free kick there to Michael Ryan.
This is where the fatigue starts killing you, because you just haven't got the energy to fight it as much as you were before.
He's just so strong, Michael Ryan, though. Just once he holds his ground, it's hard to move off the ball, and that's why he creates the free kick. So he kicks it long. Up they go again. Burgess goes back. Wild goes up. Down goes Batterham. He gets it there. Good little drop kick. Good thinking. Out it goes to Oman. Oman there. Underground kick goes to Maynard. He's going to get it back there. Back to Hogan. Hogan now on the right boot. Kicks it wild high in there. Who's going to mark this? Oh, backing back. Courage required here. Liam Gibson, uncontested mark. Done very, very well there. He's been pretty good. He's always ultra-reliable, Liam Gibson. And he goes out to Ben Stewart, who's also been very good. He chips it in short, looking for Leith. for Letha Barrow. He goes there, goes back, scrubbing kick underground, well thought out. Burge is out on his feet, having played an early game. Davids gets it. He's been very good in defence. He goes back there to himself. Good work. He's got runs across the goal. He goes out the far side of the ground. Out it goes there now. Cornelius.
Got the bounce.
Is chasing him. He uses good pace. He gets it on the right boot. Who's going back there? But numbers are back there. O'Donnell can't take the mark. Probably could have got a free kick, but he chips it in there now. Drops short of. I think that's. There's Adlington. Adlington on the right boot goes out wide looking for Highfield. Batterhand, the ruckman, the little versus the short. Highfield should have the speed here. He does. An awkward looking left foot kick, but it goes to the dangerous spot. Burgess goes up on the ground. It goes through. Oh, good tackle. Great tackle. Ball should have been a free kick paid. No, it shouldn't have been. Out it comes. Moore goes back to him. He's going to get it. He's going to kick a goal. Is he? No. Letha Barrow just across the face of the goal. He got up and all of a sudden the ball was back in his hands.
Unlucky for Letha Barrow. He deserves a goal today. He's been very, very solid for Cardiff, and I actually think he probably deserved it, but not that way, if that makes sense. He should have been probably penalised for holding the ball. But anyway, off we go again.
Long end of the ground. Minard, a long kick down the centre of the ground. Collier goes up. Can they tap it on? Can they get the run? Cardiff have got the numbers. It's gone forward. Cardiff's way there now. That's going to be picked up. No, it's not. It's overrun by the Cardiff player. They all go to ground. And there, Gibson picks it up. He gets it out. Quick handball over the top looking for O'Neill. But intercepted nicely there by Singleton. Chips it in there looking for Thompson. Thompson takes a mark over. He's got
good
over
hands.
the top. Run, son, run. He gets a kick on. He does fall short up. You got to get up there. Hicks picks it up. That's high.
Smashed. He got
high
smashed.
Tackle. And a free kick. It's going to go there to Brad Hicks.
Go back and kick it, son.
Kick the goal. He comes in. He kicks it. How's he
Has
gone?
he kicked it?
He's kicked
he has kicked it.
Oh,
Brad Hicks.
Great work.
Brings him back to 7 points.
And they just keep coming, Singleton. Great work.
Solid play by Brad. He really copped the high one there. Like the Cardiff player went straight through him, but he had the composure still to get up. He knew the importance of the kick. There's not much time left on the clock. He's gone back and done it. Singing them within 8.
Look, there's a great fight back. Have they got the time? Have they got the time to do it, though? Coach for the Cardiff, Adam Dugan, he's just signaling blokes. Get blokes back behind the ball. Michael Ryan, he can barely walk, but said, you run 100 metres. Brendan Wild's going back there to join him, so they've got plenty of numbers. This probably just means that Singleton will be in Singleton's forward line. They take a mark, convert. Who knows? A very, very vital.
Crowd's getting pretty testy over here, guys. They're all up and about, having a look around.
Yeah, the crowd's come to life. This is fantastic. A fantastic game of football. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Say it again, guys. Say it again. A great game of football. Up they go. Collier up against James. Collier gets it down. Singleton get it. Out it comes Gibson on the left boot. Burgess up there. Burgess takes the mark. Gee, when all the numbers, they had the numbers there, they couldn't afford it. But Burgess got it now. He's going to chip it out wide. He doesn't find the target, though. It's going to be on the ground. Can they turn it over, Singleton? Back it comes again. Goes back there. Letha Barrow chips it into a dangerous area, but they've got the numbers out there. And it's going to be taken by Stewart. Stewart's been very good. He's going to handball it off to O'Neill, but it goes back to Mitchell. Mitchell comes back. He's going to get it out wide.
Be smart and clean
here comes Brasington. He's got to get. Oh, the siren has gone. The siren has sounded.
Crowd wants him to shoot from there.
Singleton's last quarter charges come to an end with Cardiff 10-19-79 have defeated a gallant Singleton side 10-11-71. An 8-point win to Cardiff. What a fantastic game by both sides. And the goal kickers, Ivan.
Oh, mate, it was a fantastic game. We're going to catch our breath here. Look, Singleton, fantastic last quarter, and led by Brad Hicks, who ended up with 4 goals for Singleton, 2 goals for Chris Thompson, 2 goals for Alex Mitchell, and 1 for Sam Beverley. Or you're thinking that Chris Thompson got 3?
Chris Thompson's got 3. Alex Mitchell got the single goal.
Righto, okay, righto. Well, I'll take your word for that. For Cardiff, Michael Ryan led the scorers with 3 goals. Liam Gibson added a couple, and Simon O'Brien, David Grand, Bohini, Brendan Wald and Nathan Smith all got singles. Fantastic effort by Singleton. Fantastic effort by Cardiff. Let's not take the win away from them. They still played hard when they needed to. They responded when they needed to. They show that they are a very, very good club, and they will continue to lead the ladder at the end of this round. But I tell you what, if your other team's looking at this result today, and if they go and watch the Bar TV replay at their local, they know Singleton mean business in 2014.
Yeah, look, we spoke a lot about Singleton because they come home well, but I don't think we cannot overlook the performance of Cardiff. They were sensational as well. In the first, when the game was there to be won, they withstood a heap of pressure from Singleton. Their defence was really, really good for the majority of the game, and they were able to really capitalise on their chances, which is what good sides do.
Absolutely.
And I think full credit to Cardiff, full credit to Singleton as well. They'll be disappointed not to get the 4 points, but they can walk away pretty pretty proud of what they've done today.
Well, they've got something to build on, guys. Like, it is only round 3. It feels like we've been going for a while. It's round 3. They've got something to build on for the season. They've got some good players out there. They've got time this year just to go back. They already had the win there now, 1 and 2. They'll still sit somewhere in the mid-table. They can go and build on it. Boys, we know what we can do. We can see what we can do. So, I've got a couple of mentions. Singleton, best players on. Look, I'll do a few and then I'll go for the points. I thought Justin Ronfeld played a good game today, as did Brad Hicks, there's no doubt about it. Dane Calvert had his moments, very good. David Oman showed he's got it. Sam Brasington, fantastic first half. In the backs, he was just solid as they could be. They did push him forward. They want a bit of spark up front. He didn't quite get it in that third quarter. He certainly came to life in the fourth quarter, and the forward line was buzzing and much better. And no doubt, Luke Davis, fantastic effort all around. For Cardiff, I thought Adlington had a good game today, as did Michael Ryan. You can't go past him. He was solid all day. Ben Stewart certainly had a good game. Adam Leatherborough, I thought he was fantastic. Liam Gibson certainly chipped in, and as did Simon O'Brien. I thought Simon O'Brien was solid in that last quarter, and the third quarter was fantastic as well. But I'll give you my votes for the Rustica man of the match. I'm going to give 1 point to Luke Davis today. I thought he was fantastic for Singleton. 2 points go to, I think, Simon O'Brien. And I reckon Ben Stewart will pick up the Rustica man of the match. 3 points for Ben Stewart today.
Yeah, very good there, Ivan. I thought, I think you got him pretty spot on there. I think it was a good performance by both sides, and they had plenty of good players. And look, I don't think you can also rule out the Cardiff defence. Look, Jackson McMahon was good. I think Nick Maddock was good, and also thought Zach Medcalf was very good deep in defence.
When you think about it, guys, we've called a couple of games and there's been some standout players. I think today's game, there were many good players. It's really hard to say he was a superstar and he was a superstar and the rest weren't. There was just good players from both teams all round.
Yeah, no, it was very good. So here we go. So from the Bar TV BDAFL match of the week.
Any final scores around the grounds at all?
I haven't got any final scores at this stage.
Righto. Well, next week, guys.
Next week we're out at Nelson Bay. Gee, I'm looking forward to them. They were very close at half time. I haven't got an updated score from them.
Bay to the Bay, mate. Nelson Bay will take on Warners Bay up at Nelson Bay's home ground. We look forward to seeing you all then. Of course, thank you to all of our sponsors for the Black Diamond Cup. Wilson Security, of course, Prime 7, Newcastle Herald, Star 104.5, BLK, Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, and, of course, Bar TV. Gaz, any final words?
No, look, other than that, thanks to Bar TV. Singleton are coming off the ground. Dick Welch, his 100th game. He was very good for him as well. But the final score here today is Cardiff 10-19-79, and they've defeated Singleton 10-11-71. So from behalf of Ivan, Gary Birkinshaw and all the Bar TV crew, it's goodbye to you from Singleton. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.